Okay, people, what's up? Thank you for being here. I'm already laughing. Oh shit. The stream hasn't even started, and I'm already laughing at the chat. Yeah, I can't believe this shit. Hey Dev, well, what's up? What's up, dude? Hey Dev already on Twitch sending the emojis. Physics says on YouTube, first comment on YouTube. Fuck yeah, dude. And then Physics said, how much do I have to donate to see man nips? I told Physics I placed the price. It's $1,000, $1,000 US dollars, and I'll show the nips. Darna one says, Nerdy, would you do it for free? No, dude, it's $100,000. No, it's $1,000. $1,000. Physics says, where can I send the cash? Oh shit, dude, I would get banned if I showed the nips. As this says on Twitch, ruined my sleep schedule already after two good 2 days. I was low energy in the afternoon and just slept for over 7 hours. That happened to me yesterday, dude. It didn't happen to me today. I've been feeling better with the lowest food intake, way lower, but I'm feeling better, so I hope that you get back to it. Physics laughing. Yeah, dude. I don't even know what to say, dude. I think the price is fair, $1,000. So if I get banned, at least I can get the $1,000. Physics says we can do a private video session after. Shut up, dude. What is happening in chat, dude? I'm gonna send these messages to your wife, Physics. How are you, dude? Thank you for being here. How are you, Hayes? Yeah, Hayes told me you fucked up your sleep schedule, right? Darn one. What are you doing, dude? What's up? How's life? Thank you for being here, people. I appreciate it. I'm gonna continue working on the same thing that I was working on yesterday. I'm gonna restart. Yeah, I'm gonna restart because the end of the stream was a lot of fun. But yeah, I ended up doing all the things on top of the session. Was a BlockBench sessions and everything went crazy. Yo, HOM Dev, you are now HOM on Twitch. Hey bro, says HOM. Hey Dev says, I'm giving up and working up. I ain't trying to push this shit anymore. Okay, dude. So don't push it. If it's way too much brain bandwidth, don't push it. Darna one says on Twitch, does Spaceman Nerdy has got an OnlyFans? I have one, dude. It's a secret one. You have to donate like 20 subscribers on Twitch so I can send you the link on the exclusive Twitch channel on Discord. HM says, yeah, I changed it. I think it's better, dude. I think it's better than real Samo. That was way too long, dude. How are you, HOM? Okay, I'm just gonna call you HOM now, dude. So yeah, thank you for being here, people. This is really cool. Let's start talking. I have a secret OnlyFans, but you have to donate subs on Twitch. I can't make any money on YouTube, people, so no monetization for me on YouTube. Physics says, I think Nerdy has an OnlyBounce account. Maybe, dude. I may have the OnlyBounce, the OnlyFans. Who knows, dude? It's a secret. You have to surpass a certain number of donations so I can send you the link. Hesif says, only I have access to the OnlyFans. He sent it to me without even asking. He was showing his spaceship on there. Shut the fuck up, dude. Dude, people are gonna believe this shit. Yeah, I'm the no, these are false allegations, people. This is crazy people in chat. Do not believe to these people. Darna one laughing. Yeah, this is crazy people. I do not know this hasted person. That red avatar, this person is new in this channel. I don't even know what they're talking about or about the secret OnlyFans. Okay, so what's up, people? What are you working on today? Physics says, how big was the spaceship? Dude, no spaceship, no secret OnlyFans, no private show or anything about spaceships or anything. You people are crazy. Oh shit, dude. Okay, let me divide the size of this one by 4 on each of the axes. I'm gonna keep reading the chat, people. You are crazy people. You are crazy people. Okay, divided by 4. Now 40 this one. Okay, let's undo this one. Dude, you people are crazy. How can you come at the beginning of the stream and already start cooking me with secret OnlyFans accounts, saying to do private shows, talking about mad nips? What the fuck? Darno one says to Hazev on Twitch, while he showed his spaceship, did he shake his maracas? I didn't shake shit, dude. Dude, that is racist, Darno one. Are you assuming that I have maracas and I play maracas just because I'm Latin American? That is from other countries, dude. That is very racist. I'm gonna time you out on Twitch. Darno one laughing. Now we're friends with Darno one, people. I'm not timing him out, even if he's crazy. Okay, let's do the division of this. Oh shit, dude, again? Okay, let's undo this shit. Okay, this one. Let's divide this one by... Okay, this one will be 50. Let's divide this one by 4. And this one would be 10. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this model was way too big to work well with BlockBench, so... Yeah, let's scale it down. Let's success on Twitch. Okay, dips may be too expensive. How much to see the toes? Dude, are you like Quentin Tarantino or shit? That is some Quentin Tarantino shit, dude. It's cinema. It's cinema, but it's some Quentin Tarantino shit. Are you like into that kind of shit, physics? You pay for it? It's crazy, dude. Humans can be crazy. Yeah, everybody has their own shit, right? Yeah. No, dude, but maybe the toes, I would set up the price of the toes. Yeah, I would set those up for, because I wouldn't get banned. I can show the toes. I would set the toes for $100. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them at a cheap price. So if you people want to see toes, $100 donation, and you're gonna see them. H1 says new design. Yeah, my friend, let me fire up Obsidian to show you what I'm working on. I'm working on an entrance. Let me see. This is a list. I'm gonna talk about this list in a bit, people. Where the fuck is the canvas? Is it this one? Okay, I'm working on this kind of entrances, my friend. Yeah, so that's what I'm modeling. I am working using this one as a reference. So that's what you can see here. Right here, right? Yeah, this part. Now I'm gonna do the roof. The first part of the geometry, I did it in Crocotile. This part, now I'm gonna work on the roof here. I want to see how do I end up doing the unwrapping of this shit. We'll see how it works. Okay, let me do the comments. Darno one says a strip club cheap. What the fuck, dude? Physics X on YouTube. I got to Asian households intentionally because they don't wear shoes in the house. You're a crazy person, dude. You are a crazy person. Hazev says on Twitch, there's a new 5-minute Superman sneak peek today. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm so hyped. I saw it earlier, dude. I saw it earlier. It's looking good, dude. I like how the movie's looking. It is looking less blockbusterish. Yeah. The colors look way more like comic book movie and less blockbusterish, so let's hope that it goes well. It's a change. It's a change for the DC universe. HOM says looks nice. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. How about you? What are you working on today, HOM? Yeah, so I'm gonna keep working on the same thing that I was working on yesterday. Remember? Yeah, this shit. Okay, so let's start with the roof. Okay. Yeah, so yesterday I fucked this up. We fucked this up with Ocarina of Time because we were at the end of the stream. We were doing a collab session here in BlockBench, and we were just moving things around and shit, and we fucked the model up. But it was a fun thing to do. HM says on Twitch, oh, my PC, I got a new monitor and new RAMs. Oh shit, dude! Which new monitor did you get? That's crazy, dude. Yeah. Tell me the specs. Also, how much RAM? So you use a desktop computer then, right? Yeah, I use a laptop, dude. And it comes already soldered into the RAM, into the motherboard, the RAM. But yeah, dude, I cannot upgrade it as you. Which are you using? Hey, this is on Twitch. I'm very hopeful that Superman is great. If it is, I'll be seeing that shit a few times in theaters. Yeah, dude. How about the Minecraft movie? Has any one of you gone seen the Minecraft movie? HM says Adele, but which model, dude? What are the specs, like the refresh rate, like the resolution, the size? Yeah. Okay, so let's start here. Let me think about the scale of things. Yeah, okay, so let me have BlockBench here, and here we're gonna have Obsidian. My computer today is way more snappy than other days because I set up some shit. Yeah, I deactivated. Yeah, I disabled some stupid ass shit from Windows that takes a lot of resources. I didn't know about this, so yeah, I want to see how this works today. This is the first live stream that I'm running this new like setup on Windows, which I disable a lot of shit. HM says your new monitor is a Dell 27 inches 69 IPS. Oh shit, 1440p and 144 refresh rate. That is a good monitor, dude. I hope you enjoyed that shit. Fuck yeah, HOA. Physics says on YouTube, bro, do you own whipped cream? I'm really considering donating the $100. I do not. Physics, I have no whipped cream, dude. Dude, I have been fasting. You told me you were fasting last month, and I had been fasting for like 3 days. I ate until yesterday. I fasted for 3 days, but now I'm doing intermittent fasting, so no whipped cream, no sugar, no crazy shit for me right now. Not the one laughing. HOM says, yeah, dude, I can see shit so much better now. Yeah, dude. So if I did if I showed my toes, you would now see it in like full HD resolution, dude. Genki says, amigo, what's up, Genki? Thank you for being here, dude. People are already crazy in chat, Genki. How are you? HM says, yup. Yeah, that you would see my toes in full HD resolution, 144 hertz refresh rate. Yeah, dude. That's crazy, dude. Dude, I don't have any whipped cream. I am on a diet. I want to lose weight. The memes were making me look too fat, so I am now fasting. Physics says, oh, I don't know how to read this one, dude. Good on you for fasting, but I don't know, is this Alhamdulillah or Alhamdulillah? What does it mean, Physics? I know you're Muslim, you had been fasting last month, so what does this one mean? Hezdev says to Genki, we were talking about his spaceship and 2 big thrusters. What? HM says 4K toes. 4K toes for you, dude. Genkin says, hey, is the Honduran space program? No, dude, we're not talking about the Honduran space program. People are talking in chat about how much money would I show my toes. Like, which kind of donation would make me show my toes? They were asking before about the nips, and I said $1,000. But then they asked about the toes, and I set up the toes for a lower price. Physics says it means praise to God. Okay, dude, thank you, appreciate it. Bless you too. Bless you too, Physics. I want to lose a bit of weight, dude, and I think, yeah, fasting is a good way of managing your... I have felt better mentally in these last few days, dude, so it's a good thing to do. And it's a struggle also. So yeah, Genki, this is what chat is doing today, dude. Already been crazy from the start. Oh shit, dude. Dude, I shouldn't be setting up prices for my toes and shit. People are gonna... This could happen, and then I would have to show my stupid ass toes. Because you know I'm paired. You know I'm paired, people. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, let me start moving some of these edges. Yeah. Okay, so around there. Okay, this one's way too big, I think. But yeah, already looking like the geometry that I'm looking for. We're gonna be working back and forth with it. Yeah, let's see how this one turns out to be. Okay, something like that. Let's start adding in subdivisions. Okay. Genki says only Tulios. Yeah, people were talking about my secret OnlyFans. It's exclusive for people that donate 20 or more subs on Twitch. Physics says I'm a diet too. I've lost 8 pounds in the last 10 days. What, dude? Which diet are you running? That sounds cool. 8 pounds in 10 days? That is a lot. Which diet are you running? HM says on Twitch, working on my horror game, dude. My ISO, there's something wrong with the build Steam said. Not focusing on it. Oh, what did they say? What was the message that they sent you back? That's interesting, dude. Okay, let's start thinking about the edges. Okay, these edges, I'm gonna select this one. Yeah, HOM has been meaning to launch a game on Steam. A game that he's made very quickly. It's like an experiment. But he said that the build didn't go through for release. Physics says on YouTube, I just do a caloric deficit. I'm using the Lucid app to track the calories. Okay, dude. Thank you. I am installing the Lucid app like right after the live stream. I am installing that shit. I'll tell you, dude. I'll tell you like in 10 days. Physics, this is how much weight I have lost. I will tell you, dude. Thank you for that piece of advice. Very insightful. Genki says installing in what, dude? What the fuck? HOM says on Twitch, I might get a laptop, but for art, a desktop PC for me is better. Yeah, desktops are good, dude. Desktops are good. They're the best for everything, right? But in the time that I got this computer, I was thinking about desktop or a laptop, and I was traveling a lot, especially in the weekends. So just moving it around and keep working on the game, it was better to get a laptop. I don't have enough money for both, so yeah, that's why I'm running a laptop. But I have a big ass monitor on it, 32-inch monitor connected to the laptop, so it's like a cool desktop. And someone says, yeah, dude, I like having a big screen. Yeah, me too, dude. 32 inches. Darda One says, all I've been doing is working in Blender, so I started making the Spaceman Memories spaceship. Okay, dude, I'm gonna show that. Yeah, let's go into the Discord. If you want to join people, this is the Discord, wherever you are, on Twitch, on YouTube. This is the NerdyPunkDev Discord, free to join. Come and join, start sharing your stuff. Let me read the other comments, people. Give me just a sec. Let me read the other comments. Okay, so which was the next one? Physics says I started at 297, so it may be easier for me to lose weight faster. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, you were already at a caloric deficit, right? Polygon says smoking meth, it's a good way to lose weight and a couple teeth. That was your experience, Polyphene, with meth? Was it a healthy experience? Yeah, Polyphene in the house. HOM laughing at Polyphene. Dude, Polyphene is not joking. Polyphene is not joking. You may think Polyphene's joking, but I saw Polyphene's face. He was doing a test live stream because he's gonna start live streaming on Twitch, and he showed his face and he was missing like 10 teeth because of the meth. Okay, let's see what Darna One is working on. So this is the NerdyPunkDev Discord, people. This is what Darna One is working on right now in Blender. Yeah, so check it out. This is like a higher poly version of the spaceship of my game. So it's crazy to see this thing in a different style. But keep it going, dude. I want to see the textures now. Yeah, Polyphene says I got no teeth anymore. I know, dude. I know you. I saw it. Genki says, oh my god. HOM says to Polyphene, who needs them anyway? No, people, I lost like three teeth, like in 6th grade. I was like in PE class, physical education class, and yeah, somebody was running behind me. They tripped on my foot. I fell on my face, and that person also fell on my fucking head. So I was mouth open, fell on the floor, broke 3 teeth. Yeah, broke 3 teeth. because of that falling. So this is what Darna One is working on. Bit posted a couple resources. We've got a new cool resource here on the server. This long ass list of free resources for creators, artists, game devs, created by the very best Polyphim. So thank you, Polyphim. People, if you want to come and see it, it's on the Discord. So join the Discord if you want to see all of the resources. Let me read the chat to see what's happening. Polyphim says teeth aren't real. It's all lies invented by the media. Yeah, dude, it's a psyop. Teeth are a psyop. Bit says, what? I'm gonna skip that one. Bit, are you really shitting on your pants right now? Did you eat a burrito? Genki says meth in year 6. No, dude. I fell down and I lost 3 teeth. They were reconstructed. Hedgehog says, what the fuck, Beat always talks about this, HOM, so don't be surprised. Physics says on YouTube, I had 2 super obese. What, dude? You had 2 super obese? Oh shit, dude. 2 super obese women fall on top of you when you were dude, why do you have to say the race of the person? I'm wondering, why do you have to say it? So 2 super obese women fell on top of you when you were 7 years old while skating. You still have nightmares. Did they hurt you? Physics Yankee says, I'm texting while driving. Chill the fuck down, dude. We don't want you to die. Darna One says, really nerdy was playing with a hammer. Dude, chill. I wasn't playing with nothing. You're crazy. H1 says to Genki, that sounds reasonable. That sounds reasonable. Yeah, dude. That sounds like the recipe for disaster. Okay, let me start adding some loop cuts here. And let's keep chatting, people. Yeah, let's keep chatting. This is, you know the drill, you know the vibe. Let's fucking go. Physics says it's racist to not want to say someone's race. Yeah, dude. No, dude. You're like living in inverse. I don't think any of both is racist, dude. Yeah, if you said it, I say it, I don't think it's racist. If you don't say it, I don't think it's racist. But I was wondering, yeah, like, why did you have to say the race on that story? Thunder One says, just go for a run. Who? Me, dude? Me going for a run? I'm way too out of shape, dude, to start to be thinking about runs. I can tell you that. You know what, people? I'm not gonna do this yet. Yeah, I'm gonna add the loop cuts before, because they will serve me and they will not. Yeah, better to do the loop cuts before. Okay, on this direction, loop cut. Okay, 5 or 6. Yeah, let's do 6. And on this other direction, let's do 10. Yeah, 10 works. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna do this again. So how would I approach this? It would be all of the vertices. Yeah, let's resize this one. Yeah, let's resize it on this axis. Yeah, it's better to have these ones before. If not, they are gonna have another. Oh shit! Catches on Twitch. What's up, good people? How's everyone doing? I am good, Catches. Catches has made it sort of early today. Yeah, dude. How are you? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Polyphim says, look at a color wheel. The higher the value, the heavier the color of skin. Oh shit, dude. What? Oh shit. Why the fuck did I read that one, dude? Dude, chill. I didn't, dude. I thought you were talking about colors and modeling and yeah, art. HOM says, if this motherfucker crash after this, I'm suing Unreal. Yeah, HOM. If Genki Dev crashes, we're gonna sue Unreal. Polyphim says it's all science, dude. What are you talking about? Physics says if you work in the game while a treadmill going really slowly, you'll lose weight faster. It'd be really cool, dude, like to work on those kind of treadmills. Like this guy Linus Torvalds, the creator of Linux, has a treadmill and he walks while coding. So it's a good idea, dude. It's a good idea. I don't. It must be one of these treadmills that don't have like the front part. right? So you can have the desk. I don't know if you can find those here. And someone says, not if your Unreal Engine crashed. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, Genki, do not die, dude. Please don't die. Stop texting while driving. Yeah, you're a crazy person. Okay, people, let me analyze this one. Yeah, let's have the loop cuts here. Yeah, now it works. Yeah, it's better for me to have the loop cuts before. So let's do the direction here on this part. Yeah, let's try this one. Okay, so let me select the whole edge loop. Let's do this one like this. Yeah, check it out. Already getting a bit of the geometry. And yeah, let me analyze. Genki says on Twitch, do not do an 8 direction RPG. I'm gonna do the 8 directions for Spaceman Memories, dude. Genki says I'm still driving. Dude, don't drive. Don't text. Physics says RMS sued Linus Torvalds, claiming that he must change his name to GNU Linus Torvalds, but he also accept GNU Linus Torvalds. Yeah, dude. That guy's... Whose side do you take on this thing, Physics? So, RMS people is Richard Stallman. Richard Stallman is the creator of the GNU software, which Linus Torvalds used for Linux. Right, so some people, what people call Linux is really GNU Linux. So yeah, they have a bit of a feud there, right? Whose side do you take here, Physics? Genki says 8 directional sprites are legit aids. What? It looks cool, but I'm dying. Yeah, dude, I imagine a lot of fucking flipbooks. Yeah, Genki says 8 direction walk is fine. Combat, no. Dude, you put yourself in this position. I'll show you after, dude, says Genki on Twitch. Okay, dude, show it after. Polygon says, I wouldn't thought Linus created Linux. No, he created Linux, dude. But he used others. He created the... This is some very technical stuff, and I do not know, like, the underlying shit about this. But he created the kernel, and then he used other open source stuff to create a whole operating system. So what people call Linux is a mix of the Linux created kernel with this other stuff from GNU. Yeah, from Richard Stallman. So yeah, it's a mix of both. Physics says on YouTube, I saw a video of Richard Stallman. It's something of his feed in an interview. I think people should just call it whatever they want. Yeah, I think Linux... Oh, so when you're saying this about him eating from his feet, you're saying that this is the crazy person of both, and you're not taking his side. Genki says, dude, I have a front dash and back dash. That's start and aim. Yeah, that's a lot of attacks, dude. That's a lot of attacks. Yeah, that's a lot of work, dude. A lot of work in Unreal. Okay, let's keep the conversation going. Coffee streamer. Okay, half an hour already, people. I'm gonna start working here while we keep talking. Okay, yeah, because I want to have this one. Yeah, let's see how this one turns out to look. Let me add a loop cut here. Yeah, on this one, add a loop cut. Yeah, so I would say, yeah, what Physics was saying, Linus is crazy, but way less crazy than Richard Stallman. Yeah, Richard Stallman is fucking crazy, dude. Physics is on YouTube. Linux is the kernel, which is the thing that manages the resources. Yeah, what I was mentioning. But to do stuff with a computer, you need software, so that's where GNU comes in. GNU has a bunch of recreations of Unix tools. Yeah, exactly. So it's a mix of both. It is more of a technicality, right? The naming shit. But if we would be fair, yeah, it would be GNU Linux. But Richard Stallman is crazy, so I would just go for Linux. Sorry, Richard, but you are really crazy, dude. This guy's really crazy. I'm not like joking. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Do I need to rotate those? Okay, let me grab up these edges. This one, and this one. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, this is an interesting geometry. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Bit, did you finish, Bit? Yeah, Bit's crazy. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna start moving other vertices. Oh shit, who redeemed something? Punish someone's avatar on screen. Polyphim, who do you want me to punish, dude? Tell me. Okay, Darno One says, right, I'm up to bed, can keep awake. Okay, my dude, thank you for coming in, appreciate it. Darno One says, I'll still if Nerdy show his snips. So have a good night and have a good sleep then, Darno One. Yeah, no nips today, so have a good rest. Polyphim says, who is Richard Stallman? Richard Stallman is the creator of these other tools called GNU. The mix of Linux kernel and these other things that turn the whole thing into an operating system. You can Google him. He has been a very good programmer. He invented a lot of open source shit. Yeah, so punish Darno One. Okay, let's punish Darno One. Polyphim says, Physics says, Nerdy should start a graphical tip jar, and when it reaches 1,000, we get a reward. Shit. You think so? There is this kind of things on Twitch. Yeah. I cannot do it. I cannot have any donations on YouTube, dude. I cannot monetize this channel until I get to like 1,000 subs and I don't know how many fucking 100 watch hours. So if we did that, it would have to be on Twitch. And some says, you guys think 17 for an indie game is a lot? Nah, dude. It depends on the content. No, that is a fair price for an indie game. It depends on the content, right? Darno One says, laugh out loud. I did try for you, Physics. Okay, yeah, dude. Go and have a good night's sleep. No nips today. Physics says, thanks, Darno One. I'll just have to settle for the next best thing. Hippo nips. Oh, shit, dude. You are crazy. Darno One says, good night, all. Thank you for coming in, dude. I appreciate it. So, HOM, no, $17 is fair for an indie game, dude. There are more expensive indie games. It much depends on the content, dude. The type of game, the polishing. Yeah, dude. So that is a very broad question to ask. Yeah, it may be a lot for a very, very simple game with no repetition or hours that you can put into it. No low effort game, that would be a lot. But if it's a good game, 17 is very, very fair. And Sean says, I'm thinking about it today. About the price. Oh, about the price for which one of the ones you're thinking about releasing. Genki says on Twitch, I'm going to sell Genki for $30-40. Dude, if you think you can go for it, go for it. I wouldn't go for 40, but if you think you can do it, dude. One has to decide whichever pricing you think it works better for your marketing and the reach that you have in your previous amount of wish lists. So it's a couple of things to think about before deciding on pricing. HOM. Yeah, the horror one. Yeah, the horror one. I don't know, dude. It depends on the amount of content, the amount of hours. How many wish lists you have, the community you have behind it. There are a lot of variables to this equation, dude, to decide on pricing. Yeah, you could decide on the cheap pricing and shit and then go viral, have a good community and do good money. You could decide on a too higher price and people would not buy it. So yeah, dude, who knows what is the answer to this question. 17 seems fair if it looks like a well-made game. Catcher says on Twitch, for my second chapter that will be 1 to 2 hours long, I'm gonna sell it for $2.99. Yeah, so everybody has different price points. I don't think there is a correct answer to this question, dude. Yeah, it's a very deep question. It very much depends on how you manage your marketing, how many wish lists you have, so you know that you can make the money back depending on how the pricing you're setting up and shit. If you have like 100,000 wish lists, dude, you can set up a game for $60 and people are gonna buy it. Yeah, so there are a lot of variables to this equation. Yeah, okay, starting to look like something. I'm thinking this edge loop should be a bit smaller from this. Yeah, and this one also. Yeah, this one also. Okay, starting to look like something. Let's keep going. Okay, let's read the comments. Polyphone says to HM, look for games like yours that came out recently on CMDB and compare prices. Yeah, that is a good way of checking out prices. Ganki says, I think, yeah, it'll be worth it. So you know what you're doing, dude. You know your wish list. You know your community. There are a lot of variables to the pricing. HM says, I can market well, I think. I know a lot of people. Okay, dude. So I think the... HM says, but is it time equal to content equal to price? No, dude. I wouldn't say those are the variables. Nah. You could pour 1,000,000 hours to a game, dude. And the game doesn't have enough content and shit. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. That is like the equation. I would say the marketing influences more this equation, dude. If you market it well, you can push the price higher, dude. Yeah, you have a community behind it. You have wish lists that gives you the liberty to push it a bit higher. It's less risky if you have a good amount of wish lists. You could do a game with little content, dude, and put $30 price in, and if it went viral, an influencer played it, you could go for $30. So yeah, there are many variables to the equation. Yeah, HM says, okay, Ketchu says, I don't charge for my time because I love what I do. So to me, time isn't something I'm charging for. But I do want to charge for the experience. Game experience, not work experience. Yeah, dude, I get what you're saying. So I think there are many variables to this equation, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you could like do a game that has 20,000 hours of gameplay, dude. And if you have 50 wish lists, dude, doesn't fucking matter. Nobody's gonna buy it for 50 bucks, 40 bucks and shit, even if there is 100,000 hours of content. So there are different variables to this equation. That's what I'm saying, dude. It depends on content, wish lists, marketing, community, having influencers to help you. Yeah, dude. You gotta manage the risk. If you go too high, you fuck up your amount of sales, right? If you go too low, you fuck up your revenue, your profit. So it's a mix of everything to manage the risk. Yeah, Bit says that Carry the Glass game went viral. Very simple game. Time spent not equal to price. Yes, exactly. It went viral. So there is not a definitive answer to this equation like what Bit mentioned. You could have a very simple game and if it went viral, it has like 200,000 wish lists. You can sell it for 30 bucks and people are gonna buy it. Ketchu says on Twitch, not me struggling to get the 100 for the Steam page after paying 300 for my LLC for my game studio. Laugh out loud, dude. This is the drill. This is what making indie games is. And I can assure you, dude, that those expenses you're talking about really fucked me more than they fucked you in the US. Yeah, and when I start selling cashews, I'm gonna be fucked by the taxes and shit. This is a difficult thing to do, dude. Making games, indie games, it's a difficult thing to do. I don't complain about it, but yeah, I try to see things in the with a cold level head, right? Yeah, not in an emotional way. So yeah, dude, pricing depends on many things to find the answer to the equation. HOM saying to catch it. I know, dude, it's hard. I know it's fucking hard. Catches it, but the passion for it makes up for all that. Exactly, dude. I think at this point in my life, I wanted to do a project just out of passion. I am thinking about the marketing and shit, dude. Acquiring wishlists, getting into festivals, getting into events. I want the game to be fucking successful, dude. But also, dude, I am making this project out of passion. Also. So I am not getting any money right now, dude. I will just get money when I sell it. So it's a very risky endeavor to make indie games. Selling them, getting into Steam and shit, managing the taxes, the Steam cut and shit. So you have to have passion and grit to do this shit, dude. If not, you're gonna break. This is way too hard. You definitely are gonna break if you don't have the passion. So yeah, dude, what Ketchu says, it's true. Polyphone says on Twitch, if I had, when I have a game to sell, I would balance what I think my game is worth versus what the market would take. Gotta be grounded. Yeah, that's me, dude. That's me. There is a mix of different variables to the answer to the equation, dude. Yeah, I could go crazy, people, and tell you I'm gonna sell Spaceman Memories for $70. I'm Nintendo now. Fuck you, people. It doesn't mean it's gonna sell, dude, for $70. I would have to have like a 1 million wish list on Steam to sell something for $70, and even with a million wish list, I would be risking it. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to move this ones, but I cannot select the whole edge loops because it's just this front line of oh shit, I forgot this one. Okay, there it is. Yeah, dude, this is a risky endeavor and you have to be grounded. Yeah, I could go for $80. Steam doesn't limit me. I would go full asshole mode like Nintendo. That doesn't mean the game is gonna sell well. Bit says, nerdy, I am modeling a gas pump. I'm almost done texturing. We'll post soon. Okay, dude, let me know when I go to the Discord. And some says, I don't know. I don't know also, dude. I don't know how to tell you like which is the right kind of price for a game. It is a mix of different things, dude. Like the emotional part, right? One feeling that it's the right price for what the work that you put in, the amount of wish list, the content, how marketable it is, the community you have behind it, if you can get influencers to play it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the risk, managing the risk between profit and taxes and shit. I don't know, dude. I wouldn't give you like a definitive answer to this question. Ketchu says on Twitch, I'm working on a Cookie Monster Godzilla model for 3D printing. Love how everyone is just working here. Fuck yeah, dude. We are locked in. We are motherfucking locked in. Polyphone says $89.99. Yeah, Nintendo. Fuck you. Fuck you, Nintendo, with your $89.99 games. Ketchu says, did you check the viral Unity game Schedule 1 made by one dude? It has sold over 3 million copies at $19.99. Yeah, dude. We were talking about this game. We have talked about this game like 4 times already this past few days. Yeah, that is a crazy ass success story. Yeah. Okay, let me analyze this shit. What else? So I think I would just model the front of it. Like, I wouldn't worry about this part. I'm gonna have those faces that are existing, but I would worry about, yeah, this part, the front. Okay, so let me move some of these ones. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, this vertex. Yeah, let's move it here because I'm gonna do some extrusions here. You'll see why I'm moving some of these vertices. Yeah, let's see. Okay, let me read comments. HM says AI will fuck this up if these are your opinions, guys. What you're saying is all about virality, which means I can make a game in 5 minutes with AI and just spend the whole time marketing it. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it's that easy. Yeah, the tools are already there, dude. If this was that easy, anyone could go into ChatGPT, start generating shit, vibe coding a game, sell it on Steam, try to go viral on TikTok. I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't be able to make a game that gamers, passionate gamers would love and see like a good game if you did it in like 3 days. It will show, dude. The quality shows. It just shows. Genki says, fuck it, 100 for Spaceman Memories. Let's fucking go. No, dude. Not at all. Not even close. Polyphone says to HOM, you might have to experience for yourself. It might crash and burn, or it would sell like hotcakes. Who knows, indeed. I wish you the best, though. Yeah, dude. You never know the answer to this question. You gotta risk it, dude. You will have to risk it. Who knows the answer to this question? Not an easy one to figure out, dude. Okay, let's do on this direction. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, and also on this one. Okay, awesome. So HM says, I will. My games won't be less than 15 bucks, but I saw a lot of devs go below 10, and it made me wonder. Who knows, dude? It depends. Genki says you need time to market your game also. Yeah. Hey Dev says on Twitch, did you all see this new sneak peek for templates in Unreal Engine? A lot of new and cool stuff. I saw that he posted the video on YouTube, dude, but I didn't watch the video. Which kind of things did they post it, Hayes? Yeah, like, which is like the coolest? HM says to catch us, passion comes and goes, it's about dedication. Yeah, who knows, dude? Who knows the answers to these questions? Ketchu says, what matters to most of us is the passion for it. But many of these variables, dude, don't go into the equation of pricing. You can have passion for the project and shit. If you didn't market it well, you don't have a community, you're not gonna have an influencer play it and shit, you don't have wish lists. That doesn't go into accounting the pricing. You have to ground yourself. Passion doesn't put the price of a game. Pit says you should market the game in demo form to get wishlist. Then you will know if it may do well. Yeah, dude, that is a good way of... Yeah, that is very insightful, Bit. Yeah, that's why I'm releasing the demo. Yeah, soon, very soon I'm releasing the demo. It's a good thing to have a demo, and you will know if people like it, if they don't like it, what can you do better and shit. And yeah, you'll figure it out. There is not a definitive answer to this question, people. Not in a million years you will find it. Okay, let me read the comments. Polyphone says to HOM, Hollow Knight came out in 2017. 15 bucks full price. That game is worth 60 to me. Yeah, dude. Hezdev says the top-down strategic one looks the most in-depth. Oh, they released a template. Epic released a template for a top-down strategic game. Oh, shit, dude. That sounds complex and cool. So I gotta sit down tomorrow to watch this video, Hayes. I saw they posted it on the YouTube for Unreal Engine, but I didn't sit down to watch it. Did you watch the whole video? Genki says on Twitch, Hollow Knight was made in my city. Oh, Australia? Oh shit. HM says, true, it's worth way more to me too. Yeah, exactly, dude. They didn't go and said this game went viral, we're gonna change the price to 60. Who knows the answer to this question? It's always going to be risky. It's always going to be risky. Yeah, Polyphone says to Genki, ever seen the Team Cherry people? Yeah, have you seen them? Hazedev says, no, it was a sneak peek, not a release. Ah, and they didn't give a date, dude. They didn't give the date for the release. Yeah, that's exciting, dude. These are good templates. I'm assuming they will be for 5.5, right? Yeah, they will not work in 5.3. Yeah, like the previous ones. Okay, let me read the comments. Genki says to Polyphone, yeah, I haven't spoken to them, but my mate hired an office next door to theirs. Oh, shit. That's really cool. They still live there, dude? They didn't come to Los Angeles and shit when they became successful? Team Cherry? That's cool, dude. That's cool. Hezdev says, yes, I watched the whole stream. Yeah, dude, I gotta watch it. I'm thinking these templates will only work with Unreal Engine 5.5. Yeah, or 5.4 at least. Okay, let me resize this one a bit. This part. Okay, people. Already looking like something. I'm gonna do some other extrusions. And then we'll try to do the UV unwrapping. I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm gonna be practical today. Okay, HM says I upgraded to 5.5. Dude, is it stable for you? HM says they were cool. Hazedev says to HOM they were cool. Oh, what was cool, dude? Yeah, I got lost there in the chat. Polyphone says to Genki, that's cool. Tell them I love their work if you do. Yeah, dude. Tell Team Cherry we all love their work. Yeah, Polyphone says to HOM that question was for Genki. Yeah, chat is crazy. Chat is crazy. But it is good. The vibes are good. The vibes are immaculate. Let's fucking go, people. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. If you're watching and if you haven't followed and subscribed, What the fuck are you waiting for? And thank you for being here. Also, please wish to my game, Spaceman Memories. There it is on the pinned message in the chat. Okay, let's do the instructions I was thinking about. Yo, HOM. How is 5.5 working for you? We're talking about Unreal Engine versions. It doesn't seem to be stable for many people, dude. So that's why I'm asking you that. Yeah, I wouldn't go for 5.5 right now. I would just use it for testing purposes. Like have a different installation, not upgrade my previous project, dude. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Oh, HOM subscribed for 1 month. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. That's really nice, my dude. A million thanks, my dude. Means a lot. Means a lot. Really, really nice. New sub people on Twitch. Appreciate it. HM says so far no crashes. I don't think it crashes, dude. It just has instability issues. It's unstable. But I don't think it will crash. Ketchu says on Twitch, I get asset loading issues with it. Basically, when I go into my project, my materials don't load and textures, then I have to restart to get them back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't necessarily it's gonna crash and close the software. It's just that there are stability issues. Yeah, that's what I was saying to HOM. So for HOM, it seems like you like it better than 5.4. Why, dude? Because of megalites or because of what? Yeah, tell us. Why do you like it more than 5.4? Okay, would I do the instructions here? Okay, I think yeah, let me think about this one. Okay, let me resize this one. Yeah, let's do the whole mesh here. Okay, I'm gonna move this one around here, resize. Okay, there it is. Okay, the roof already making sense. It's making sense. Okay, let me make this one also a bit larger so we don't have overlapping of those faces and shit. HM says 5.5 crashed with me a lot, dude. Megalites for sure. Oh, that's why you like it, right? Because of megalites. That's crazy, dude. It doesn't make, that's crazy, dude. It doesn't make sense that 5.4 was less stable for you than 5.5, because everyone says the opposite. But if it works for you, dude, just keep on it. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know, but if it works, it works, dude. Keep it going. For which game are you gonna use it? For the horror game, dude? I think that would be like the last update for me. Yeah, I would try not to go crazy and shit in the middle of a project, right? Yeah, be careful with that, dude. And always do backups before upgrading one of those. I think Unreal, yeah, no, Unreal does the backup. Yeah, it makes a copy. But yeah, be careful with that. HM says on Twitch, but because Epic focusing on 5.5 more than anything, those people don't have water and AI systems. Oh, with water AI zombie hordes. Okay, dude, I want to see what you're cooking with 5.5. Let me know when you have anything to show. Okay, people, by the way, if you have something new on the Discord, let me know so we can check it out here. Okay, should I do the... I'm gonna try and do the unwrapping already. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do the unwrapping already. Let me see. Would I add another piece to... So I'm gonna do these things under here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one as it is. Let's try it. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna have different versions of the same file. Does BlockBench has version control, people? Do you know about version control in BlockBench? It'd be really cool. Okay, gated entrance, and this one's gonna be gated entrance 01. Okay, I'm gonna save that one. I have a version now. So let's start fucking it up. So we're able to go back. If we fuck it up, we're able to go back. So let me try this. Gonna select all of these faces. Dude, is there a way? Yeah, Does this select the back? Oh yeah, I am not looking to select the back, or maybe yes, maybe I'm looking for to selecting the back, because this is gonna be the same UV for, yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do the UV unwrapping the projections for these faces first. So how about UV texture size 16 by 16? No, let's try. Hey, Shaman says on Twitch, not my thing, sorry, I can help with it. Yeah, dude. Who knows if BlockBench has a version control system? Polygon says on Twitch, Blender has save incremental, maybe BlockBench has the same. Yeah, interesting, Polyphim. I didn't know Blender had the save incremental. It's like a version control system. Fuck yeah, that sounds like it. Hesdev says on Twitch, I'll be upgrading when Verse comes out, because I believe it'll have the performance of C++, but also work alongside with blueprints. That would be like a couple years, right, dude? When did they announce? Hesdev says, but hopefully Verse will have even better performance, but maybe a pipe dream. Yeah, dude. I think we're a couple years until we get Verse in Unreal Engine, right? Have they said something specific, like the timeline for the release of Verse in regular Unreal Engine, not the Fortnite one? In the Fortnite one, you already have it. Polygon says on Twitch, I'm using it as version control. Yeah, it saves a new version if you select that option to save. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have that here, so maybe there's a plugin, dude. We will see. Maybe there's a plugin. Okay, this one, which size would this one be? Let's try 512 by 200. Yeah, let's try 512 by 256. That is the size of the other one. So if I do the project, yeah, let's do the projection from here, from this UV project from view. Okay, here it is. Check it out. We have the UV projection. Okay, so now we have to figure out the density of the pixels. Okay, I'm gonna paint this one. Okay, let's create the texture. Yeah, let's create the texture. So let's select the whole mesh. For this one, should I create the whole texture for everything? Yeah, I'm gonna create the whole texture for everything. Let me read in the comments, okay, so I do not get lost. President says on Twitch, Verse is probably late on Unreal Engine 5, launching with Unreal Engine 6 100% though. Yeah, so a couple years before we get Verse in Unreal Engines, right? Yeah, Ketchu says just shared Cookiezilla. What, on the Discord? What is Cookiezilla, dude? Hesdev says no official information, just my educated guess. Yeah, dude, who knows when are they going to release? Oh, this is Ketchu's working on. Fuck yeah. So this is what Ketchu's posted on the Discord. Dude, are you gonna 3D print this one? This is the one you're talking about? Fuck yeah, dude. Cookiezilla. I was like, what the fuck is Cookiezilla? Now it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Cookiezilla indeed, dude. What are you using for this one, dude? This is Blender? Yeah, for 3D printing. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you for sharing, dude. Dude, whenever you print this shit, send the pictures of the model. Fuck yeah, that's really, really cool. So, let me see. Polyphim says, has anyone... Let me read the chat. Has anyone in chat used Blender strictly just for video editing? During my research last night, I learned it has a full-on video editing suite. You can make whatever you want. I had heard about that, dude. But I would say it would be a bit crazy, right? It's doable. But does it get close to other video editors, like specialized ones? Polyphim says to catch us, that's a pretty fun design. It's a good design, dude. I want to see it printed. So let me know when you have it 3D printed. Okay, I'm gonna select all of the meshes. Yeah, for all of these ones, we're gonna create a texture. Do not rearrange UVs. 512. This one's gonna be gated entrance 01 01. Let's confirm. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, let's wait for this shit to load. Catcher says on Twitch, good old 3ds Max for the modeling. Yeah, for my mass topology and Blender for the quad measure to completely retopo it with quads. Fuck yeah, dude. HM says I only use Blender, but it's not like Maya. Why do you think Blender's not like Maya? Do you like Maya more? Polyphony says, yeah, you can, and it has been made to use movies. They edited flow like the edition, not the animation. They edited flow inside Blender on the video editor part of the software. That's crazy, dude. No, I didn't know about this, dude. Okay, let's go and fix these textures. Let me go and where is the eraser? Yeah, let's pump up the size of this one, dude. Yeah, this is a big texture. BlockBench goes a bit slower when these are big textures. So let me see. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? No, this is fucking stupid. I created a 16,000 by 8,000 texture, 16,000 pixel by 8,000 yeah, fuck no, yeah, damn fucking stupid. Polyphony says the whole movie was made in flow. What, dude? The whole what? The whole what is flow? That is a crazy comment, dude. HM says just a different workflow. Oh, you like Maya because of the different workflow? I think many people like Maya because it was the first one that they used. I like Maya in many ways more than Blender, but that's just because it was my first one. But I think Blender at this point is a better option, dude. Yeah, it definitely is a better option. HM says nostalgia for sure for some. Yeah, it's nostalgia. It's nostalgia. And you, when you come to Blender from Maya, your head is all fucked up. Yeah, Polyphony says, my bad. The whole movie was made in Blender. Yeah, sorry, my dyslexia kicked in. Bit says, who the fuck is Maya? Oh, Maya is this famous actress which had an Easter egg in the Minecraft movie, Bit. Didn't you see her, dude? No, Maya. I'm talking shit, dude. It is Autodesk Maya, the 3D modeling software which was king before Blender. So it's this one, dude. It's the one that they used in Pixar and shit, big ass studios, but now people are using Blender more. But it's from Autodesk. Yeah, the same creator from AutoCAD 3ds Max. That is what Maya is. HM says, oh, I'm gonna skip that one, dude. Bit says, I see the movie tomorrow. Oh shit, dude. I thought I was gonna go and see it today, but I was like, I didn't have someone to go and see Minecraft with me. So people, Honduran girls, where are you? If you want to go with me to watch the Minecraft movie, let me know. Send a direct message. I'm pretty fucking sure none of them is watching. Polyphony says, what is this, dude? Let me check out this one. Bit, so tell us, dude. Tell us tomorrow how the Minecraft movie is. Oh, Maya the Bee. Yeah, this is the movie. Yeah, no, dude. Maya can be different things, but in the context of what we're talking about, Maya is the 3D modeling and animation software from Autodesk. Yeah. Okay, let's go back into BlockBench. Let's do the texture again. What the fuck was I doing, dude, that I did that biggest texture? Okay, let me select this one, and this one. At which point did I fuck up the texture? Dude, where the fuck is this one, dude? Oh yeah, I changed the whole texture. Okay, what? Okay, let's undo, dude. Okay, fuck yeah. There it is. Yeah, I added this one. Yeah, so this one, this has nothing. Yeah, and this one, I'm gonna lock this one, and only this ones will be inside the texture. So let's create the texture again. So it's not a yeah, let's, what does 16 do? Rearrange UVs. This one's gonna be gated entrance 0102. Let's confirm. So which is the size of this one? No, dude. Let's select this one again. Okay, let me do the chat. Where are we? Okay, that was the last one, right? Yeah, Maya is that software. Didn't you know about it, Bit? Maya was king, dude. I don't think Maya is king anymore, dude. It got cooked because Autodesk thought they could take advantage of people. And yeah, the market will cook you if you try to take advantage of people. Yeah, their pricing is total shit, dude. They are worse than Adobe. Yeah, Autodesk is worse than Adobe. Oh shit. Okay, what was I gonna do? Okay, let's do the same thing. Let me select this one, and this one. Do I have the UV set up for this one, dude? Oh yeah, yeah, I gotta do the UV projection again. I did the undo, so let's do this again. Okay, let's add this one. Let's add this one. Okay, again, UV projection from view. Where is it? Yeah, okay, there it is. This is out of the fucking texture, so okay, let's see what happens here. Create texture, do not rearrange UVs. Let's try 64. What does 64 do? Gated entrance 0102. Let's confirm. Yeah, nah, this shit. Yeah, it doesn't. Why the fuck did it do the other thing for the other one? Okay, let me select all of these ones and create texture. 128 gated entrance 0102. Confirm. Okay, that one's way too high, so we're getting somewhere. Okay, let me read the comments. HOM laughing. Polyfilm says, too expensive for my pocket when you have Blender. Hence it says Blender the GOAT. Indeed, dude. Yeah, indeed. Polyfilm says, try what, dude? Try what? No, Blender is king now, dude. I cannot argue against that. It's free, it's open source. It already won a fucking Oscar. People are already using it in big studios, big gaming studios, big animation studios. Blender is king. It's gonna eat the market. Yeah. Okay, let's create this texture. Again, gated entrance 0102. Do not rearrange UVs. Okay, there it is. This is the one that I was looking for. This is the right size of texture. So let's go and delete all of this. Let's go into paint mode and let's unpaint all of this. It says, what, dude? Which one? What the fuck is this, dude? What the fuck is this, bitch? I'm gonna skip that one. It says I'm fucking hungry. Are you fasting like me, dude? Are you on a diet? Polyfilm says, won an Oscar. Indirectly. Bitch says, my man. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna skip that one. These are the gooning people in the chat. They goon way more than me, these two people, so I cannot get up to their level. Hesdev says to Polyfilm, yeah, of course, you can use grease pencil or indirectly make a full illustration with it, using it as a base, whatever you prefer. Okay, let me see to which one you are answering. Oh, Polyfilm said, I want to see if I can make a full illustration with it. With Blender? Oh shit, that's interesting, dude. Yeah, that's interesting. Nah, I hadn't thought about illustrations in Blender. I was doing the animations for the Mac in Blender. Yeah, Polyfilm, we want to see what you can do with Blender. Go for it. Like one of your crazy illustrations. It's not crazy in the bad way, people. It's crazy in the good way. This person really knows how to illustrate, so I'm not joking. Yeah, I am not joking. Okay, let me paint these faces. Okay, I'm gonna have these ones in red so I can have a reference of the whole shit. Yeah, there it is. Let me paint from this side. Same shit. I don't even need to paint this shit. These are the same UV. Oh, they are not the same UVs? I thought they were the same UVs, dude. Yeah, I really thought they were the same UVs, but it seems they're not. So it seems it did the projection separately. Okay, let's just see the pixel density right now for this. Okay, this one let's paint here, and this one let's paint here. Okay, awesome. Let's go and see what the fuck is this, dude? Yeah, which are these faces? Oh shit. Okay, let me read the comments. Polypin says, yup. Polypin says, but can I? Try it, dude. Sugar Island. It's my lunch break, so I came to visit. Oh, what's up, my dude? Thank you for being here. Dude, let me fire up Google Chrome. So I'm gonna enable the Japanese subs right now. Let me know if they are working. Yeah, you were the only one using them the other day. Most people haven't come here to the channel, so let me know if the subs are working now. I enabled them. Sugar Island, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. How are you? What are you working on today? Okay, let's see. What the fuck is this, dude? What the fuck is this part? Oh, it's that part. Yeah, it fucked up the projection. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I just want to see the pixel density of this. Yeah, so let's export this one. Save as gated entrance 0102. Let's go into Aseprite. Polypim says to HOM, Dev, I'm in a preliminaries. Learned 50 shortcuts the other day. Shit. Bit says, yeah, we were talking about... What? Dude, why do you have to be so crazy, Bit? Bit, finish working, dude, and send it over what you're working on, the model that you're doing today. Lock in. I'm gonna have now a reward on the chat, people, where you people use the points that says lock in Bit. And you have to lock in, dude, when people redeem this one. Oh, shit. Genki redeemed a Pikachu had 26 minutes ago. I'm an asshole, dude. I was like way too locked in the chat. So see, when you're locked in, you forget the crazy shit. Genki, I'm very sorry, dude. I'm very sorry, dude. Gotta do the hat. Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, these are the regulations. You know the drill, people. So there it is, Genki. This one's for you. I had forgotten about it. HM says to Polypim, I think you can do some crazy shit on Blender with your eye. I can see you drawing a scene, honestly. Yeah, I can see Polypim drawing a scene. For fucking sure. For fucking sure, dude. Okay, let's open up this one. And let's open up the other image. Okay, it's loading. Okay, there it is. And gated enter. Okay, it's the same one. Where's... Okay, let me see what this one does here. Let's see the pixel density of this. Okay, I'm gonna apply this one here. This may work. Let me try it. Let me try it. Polypim says that's the idea. You should go for it, Polypim. If there is someone that should go for trying illustrations in Blender in this community, it's you, dude. It's you. Okay, let's save this one. Let's go and check it out in BlockBench. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, this shit worked. I wasn't able to do this in Crocotile because when I moved the faces, it was fucking up the geometry, the UVs and shit. So yeah, this was a good idea. Let's finish doing the whole projection. I like this shit. It looks really nice. Fuck yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah, so this is just the start, people. I gotta go and do the rest of the UV projections, the unwrapping. But at least now it is not breaking up like how it was breaking in Crocotile. I love Crocotile, but for this one, it was being a bit tricky. Okay, let's do the projections. What the fuck I'm gonna do here? Okay, let me delete everything. Yeah, let's find the eraser. Yeah, okay, there it is. Let's start from scratch. Let's delete this one. Oh no, I do not have to delete it. I can start doing the projections from here. So let me see. Let me analyze this one. Yeah. What does this UV preview shed do? I don't even understand this shit. It looks cool, but I don't even understand this shit. I tried it the other day. But no, I'm gonna work without one. Let me see what Polyphene was talking about. If we have incremental, oh, save. No, there's no plugin. There is no plugin for incremental saving. Let me see which other ones we have around here. Nah, I don't think that one exists. So yeah, I just have to yeah, I just have to save different versions of the file. Okay, fuck yeah. Okay, HOM, thumbs up. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you for watching, my people. Appreciate it. You people are so fucking nice. I fucking love you people. I fucking love you. Yanimal says hello, everyone. Yo, Yanimal, how are you, dude? Yanimal says how's the dev team going? It's going good, but because of you cooked me the other day. You started a trend of well-made memes, and did you see that people then used filters in ChatGPT of the meme that you made, dude? I am timing you out. I'm timing you out, Janimal. I'm joking, dude. I'm joking. But yeah, dude, because of your meme, then people made better memes. You are guilty of this. Yeah, what are like the punishments for this type of crimes in the Philippines, dude? Okay, let me see. Solid. Okay, this one. Yellow says open in Discord. I'm gonna show it here to show you what I'm talking about. So you did the meme the other day, right? And then I don't, who was it? I think it was Beat, or no, it was Genki. Then Genki did this one. Yanimal, you are guilty of this meme happening, dude. You're guilty of this one. Bit says every time he says Janimal, I think of Danimal's yogurt. It's Janimal, dude. It's a name from the Netherlands. So Janimal said, see what happened because of you. You are guilty of this shit meme, dude. Janimal says, I am Dutch. We do consume and produce large amounts of yogurt. Polyphene says that's official art for the game now. Yeah, this is canon. Yeah, this is official story for the game. This is canon. It's Janimal says, oh my god, that one is fantastic. This is your fault, dude. It is not fantastic. It is funny. Makes me look stupid. Makes me look fat. Makes me look like Al from fucking Toy Story, dude. Look at this shit, dude. I just need the beard and I look like Al, dude. You are guilty of this, Janimal. You are the one. What's up, Janimal? What are you working on today, dude? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Catch us laughing. I know you're laughing because it's true. I look like Alt's Toys Barn. Yeah, I know it, dude. On that meme. Yeah, Yanimal cooked me. And then Genki, I was already cooked and Genki double cooked me. Yanimal says I am making it in my phone wallpaper. Dude. I know you're joking. Oh shit, dude. You may not be joking. All of us are crazy people. Okay, let's do the projections again, people. Let's see this front looking part. Okay, let me find the faces. Yeah, this one. Yeah, but this is working. It's cool. Let's do the other side. Yeah, this one. Should I do? I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one like this. Select this ones. Getting back to chat in a bit, people. Give me just a sec. I'm doing the UV unwrapping of this model because we're gonna have a good looking roof. Sugar Allen says looks like what, my friend? Thank you for coming in. The sound effects, guys, is on Twitch. I love that the content browser in the background of that picture has the ready to be checked in plugins. Oh shit, really, dude? Haystack says no one is beating my Unreal, no troll. No, dude, that was a master troll. That was king. Yeah, this could go like to the finals with the Unreal Troll, but I think you still win. The Unreal Troll wins. Oh shit, the sound effects guy says yeah dude. The assets I was working on that day are the ones in the background of me, like a karate master, a fat karate master, having the spaceman from his hand. Dude, I got royally fucking cooked on this image, dude. And Ketchus was laughing because I look like Al Toysmar. Yeah, dude. But hey, yeah, I think your joke, yeah, surpasses this one. Yeah, I think it surpasses that one. Okay, let's do UV projection from view. Would it be from this side? Okay, let me select this one. Getting back to chat in a bit, people. I'm just trying to set this up in the best way. Hesdev says AI getting crazy good for just random shit posters to go to ChatGPT and generate an image instead of spending hours setting up some performance heavy thing on their machine. Yeah. No, yeah, dude. ChatGPT is the best now for memes and shit posting. Dude, I was seeing the other day some shitty fucking ads from shitty fucking companies from my country, from Honduras, using the Studio Ghibli filter. It really blew my fucking mind, dude. These are really shitty ass companies. I don't think Hayao Miyazaki thought in a million years that shitty Honduran companies would use his style for their shitty ads. So yeah, things got really crazy, as you can do whatever the fuck you want with these models. Okay, UV project from view. Okay, there it is. Let's have this one down here. I may move it later. What are we gonna do for the other ones? Should I do projection for the other ones, like a good projection? So slow says, why hello, what's up so slow? Thanks for coming in. Oh, this is so slow. Did you change your name, dude? No, it's you so slow, right? Yeah, it's you. Ketchu says on Twitch, man, I tried generating a Cuphead style Goku Super Saiyan 4 and can't do it. Yeah, it's because it's copyrighted material. What, as Hasted said, they are now putting guardrails, filters to this, so people don't abuse it, dude. Sugar Island says on Twitch, Oriental roofs are tricky. Good luck, my lunch break is over, so I'm going back to work. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming, my friend, Sugar Island. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Sugar Island, fellow game dev from Japan. Appreciate it, dude. The English comments were really cool, my friend. That was really cool. Hope you were using the subtitles on Twitch. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So yeah, Ketchus, this was meant to happen, dude. This is always OpenAI's playbook. They let things happen crazy. They let things go viral. And then when they know that they can get into trouble because of copyrights, they start putting in filters and guardrails so people don't use the tools. Yeah. They just want the viral shit out of the models and shit. That is typical OpenAI playbook. What the fuck is this, dude? Which is that face? What is that face, dude? Okay, let me see texture. Dude, which are these faces? Oh yeah, the ones from below. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking stupid. Oh, I already had a projection for this one. Ah, that's cool. So let me move all of it. Yeah, let's move all of this one to here. Oh shit, dude. Okay. So this one's tricky. This one is tricky. Okay. Why isn't this part moving? Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna do a projection and the other stuff. Okay, let me read the comments. Ketchup says, I'll be very happy with AI if it can generate it. I love that art style. I think they are gonna start putting filters and guardrails soon, because they are gonna get sued. Yeah, OpenAI is gonna get sued. They're gonna have to deal with it. They may win, dude, but they're gonna go through the legal proceedings because of all of the crazy shit of the last 2 weeks. Polyphone says the asshole douche playbook. OpenAI. Gentleman says taught at Facebook University. Nah, dude, this Sam Altman doesn't come from Facebook. He comes from this investment fund called Y Combinator. He was the CEO before. It is a Silicon Valley. It is one of the biggest funds in Silicon Valley. But no, it wasn't from Facebook. Okay, let me try, see if I can grab this one. Oh shit, dude. I'm trying to grab all of them. Okay, there it is. So now I can move everything. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm gonna have these ones here. I'm not gonna worry about those ones. Okay, so these other colors. Okay, let me see. Let's start painting so I can have a reference of everything here. Paint bucket. Let's paint that one. Yeah, that one is this one from down here. Let me disable. Where the fuck is painting grid? Yeah, no painting grid. And for this one, we're gonna do red. Yeah, element. Okay, Bit says now he came from Shitty Pants University. You knew him. Calavero says, what's up? What's up, Calavero? What are you working on? I think, yeah, maybe Sam Altman studied at Shitty Pants University. Were you like the professor, Bit? Polyphone says to Bit, wow, shit, dude. Why do you keep coming back to this, Bit and Polyphone? No good in today. Please, no good. Calavero, what are you working on right now, dude? Thank you for coming in. Okay, let's do this one purple. Okay, I think that's all that I need. I'm not gonna worry about this one. These ones are gonna be more like flat colors and shit. I'm gonna oh no, I should worry about these ones. Yeah, the sides. Yeah, let me select these ones. Yeah, I gotta do the projections of the sides. Yeah, I had forgotten about that one, but it's almost ready. Right, yeah, let's do the unwrapping of this one. Where does this one end? Okay, there it is. Okay, awesome. It says because of this one simple trick. Yeah, I got that one. Polyphone says the renders as usual. So Calavero works in 3D architectural visualization, people. That's why he answered he's working on renders as usual. So yeah, the chat is lit today. Good vibes and shit. Got a new sub. Life is good. Life is good. Just having fun, talking shit. Trying to do some UV unwrapping on this model, dude. Because it wasn't working in Crocotile for the thing that I was looking for. But yeah, it's gonna be easier here in BlockBench. So let's do the unwrapping from this view. Okay, yeah, there it is. Let's paint those faces. Let's paint this one again in full red. Okay, let me see. Let's paint it again. Dude. Why the fuck is this one red in this side? Do I have a duplicate? Oh yeah, I have a duplicate of this. Oh fuck! When did I duplicate this shit? When the fuck did I duplicate this shit? Dude, I gotta be careful. I keep mistakenly accidentally duplicating meshes and then I lose the UV projections. Okay, let me select. Nah, the projections are good. Yeah, the projections are good. Let's fucking go. Let's continue. Calavera says gonna make some coffee, be right back. Fuck yeah, dude. I would really like coffee, people, on the live stream, but I cannot have coffee because I would be peeing all of the live stream. Yeah, do you have that issue with coffee, people? Beat, are you still there, dude? Now I am using stevia for everything, and I'm also drinking some juices for diabetics. They have 0 sugar and 0 calories. They are special for diabetics, just like stevia. So Bit says I posted the thing just now. Let me check it out. Yeah, I am in Diabetic diet mode, Beat. Yeah, like you. Let's see what Beat posted on the Discord. Oh shit. Yanimal, check this shit out, people. So this story started like this. Oh, the sound effects guy, what are you doing, dude? What are you circling? I don't get what did you... Yeah, the assets from Unreal Engine. Yeah, those were the assets from the background. You were right. Yanimal really turned this fucking image into the phone background. I am famous now, people. This is all the way to the fucking Philippines. Can you believe this shit? I am a meme background in the Philippines. Yeah, this is crazy. Let me check out what Bit sent, and I'm getting back to chat. Oh, check it out. Ocarina of Time also posted. Ocarina of Time says, I'm working on my graphics portfolio because I need a job, and came across an old favorite. Kind of sorry for the 39 megabytes. 19,000, but 19,000. But enjoy the sweet texture. It's a big ass texture, dude. But it's really good looking, Ocarina of Time. Thank you for sharing. And this is what, dude. Beat is cooking. Beat is cooking. Check this shit out. Bit, what is this? Is this Blender? Okay, people, give me a sec. I'm gonna read the comments so we do not get lost. Hesham says going to get food right now. Okay, dude, enjoy. Bit says I'm not finished with the handle, but I'm getting it ready for bed. Dude, is this Blender? Dude, it looks really, really nice, Pete. I'm very proud of you, dude. I can see your progress on this. Polyphim says, get the monk fruit like the sound effects guy recommended. That shit is got tier. Yeah, it's not easy to find that one here, dude. I gotta go out, go to a special place, and I'm gonna see if they have it. Yeah, I'm gonna see if they have it. Yeah, the sound effects guy. Yeah, thank you for the recommendation. I gotta go to a special place where they sell like dietetic organic foods and shit to see if they have that one. If not, I'm gonna have to get it on Amazon, and it takes like 3 to 4 weeks to get here. It says I will look for it. There's that international market here in Cincinnati. Can you get anything there? Yeah, look for that one. Yelmo says promoting the game wherever I go. Fuck yeah, dude. Keep that background on the phone. Joe says, oh my god, nice pump. Yeah, from Bit. This is made by Bit, Joey. Can you see how much progress this guy has made in modeling? Dude, this looks really nice. Bit, thank you for sharing. No, dude, I am honored that you shared it. Yeah. So the sound effects guy, yeah, I assume that in the US it is way more common, but here it's not. It's just like in special places. But I'm gonna try to find it, dude. That was a good recommendation. Joey says he told me it looks good. It looks good, dude. Fuck yeah, Bit in the motherfucking house. Yeah, dude. Okay, let's save this shit. So save as gated entrance. Let's go back here. Let's close this one. Okay, Joey, I'm doing some UV unwrapping just for you. Let me read the comments. Bit says I'm gonna add decals for the fuel type sticker and price in engine, or I may make the font as part of the model. I am using 64 by 64 pixel texture at last for it. Dude, it looks really nice. I can see the progress. You have worked hard. Looks really, really nice, Bit. Proud of you. Genki says back. What's up, dude? Joey says hell yes. Hell no, dude. I hate UV wrapping, but we gotta do it. Check out my UVs, dude. They are a fucking mess, but they are gonna work, so fuck it. Okay, let me place this one here. Let's place this one here. Where else? Okay, let me see how they look right now. Let's go back into BlockBench and check it out, check it out, check it out. Fuck yeah, we have the roof. It is not fucked up like yesterday. I knew this was gonna work. Fuck yeah. Geki says, how's the fast going? No, I stopped it yesterday, dude. I told you I was seeing blurry. I couldn't work in the computer screen. I was seeing blurry the letters on the computer. So I stopped it yesterday with a little bit of food, like a broccoli and a broth. Just a small amount of soup, and today I had soup, just the broth, a little bit of chicken breast, and in dinner I had eggplant. I have a little bit of eggplant with zucchini. Yeah, that's what I had. Catch says on Twitch, how do you reload all assets in an Unreal Engine project? Dumb Engine is not loading my textures on so many models again. Dude, I don't know if there's like a default way of loading everything. Yeah, which version is this one? 5.5 catches? Let's try 16.8 fast for a couple of days and see how it goes. I am on 16.8, dude. Yeah, today I was on 16.8. Tomorrow I'm going for 16.8. Catcher says 5.5. I don't know, my dude. I don't know, my dude. Why isn't it loading all of your textures? Have you asked ChatGPT about this? What did it tell you, dude? Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, the roof may be like way too big, like the resolution. So I'm gonna do it a bit smaller. Let me copy and paste this one around here. Okay, there it is. Let's see this one. Yeah, dude. Hazedev says to catch us, you're in 5.5. That's just the perk of using that version. Yeah, what I was telling to HOM, it's unstable, dude. It's unstable. HOM says shed beat on YouTube. Yeah, it looks cool, dude. The sound effects guy says we're actually running into that issue too with 5.5. The only solution with 5.5, dude, or other version. The only solution we've found is to fly the camera around the level and get all the textures to black out. Then close the project and reopen it. It seems to be a 5.5 bug. Okay. Let's see if it works for catches. Try it, dude. Let us know if it works. It'll be a good workaround. Thank you, the sound effect guy. That sounds crazy, but software is like that. Sometimes crazy shit fixes bugs. Okay. Yeah. Let me analyze this. Yeah, I think I overdid it. Yeah. Way too small now. Okay, so let me do this one. Yeah, it's just a little bit smaller, not that much, it seems. Let's do it for this one. Let's save it. Let's go back into BlockBench. Yeah, this is the right resolution I was looking for. Fuck yeah, check it out, check it out. I'm gonna show you the reference of what I'm working on right now. Where are you, Obsidian? Yeah, where's Obsidian, dude? Yeah, I fucking lost Obsidian. Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is what we're doing, people. Yeah, this kind of entrance. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Only Hans says, what's good, Kings? What's up, Only Hans? How are you? Thank you for coming in. Catches us trying it out. Yeah, let us know if it works, dude. What's up, Only Hans? Did you make a pie today or not more pies? Yeah, we were talking about food like a couple minutes ago. Yankee asked me if I was still on the fast, and I told him no. I ate just a little bit of food because I was seeing blurry because of the fast. Yeah, I was like in the computer. I was like, the fuck? I cannot read the letters. Yeah. Oh, Ketchu says it worked. Fuck yeah. The sound effects guy. You're the man. Fuck yeah. Let's fucking go. The sound effects guy says on Twitch, it's only a temporary fix though. It seems to come back if you load other levels and then come back to one having an issue. Yeah, these are just the perks of using an unstable version, and 5.5 of Unreal Engine, it's an unstable version. Yeah, it is what it is, dude. If you want to use megalites and shit, you're gonna have to deal with this. But that's really cool. Only Hans says on Twitch, I didn't make a pie today, sadly. Sadly, because you would enjoy it, but good because it's better for your health, right? Too much sugar. Bit says it's bedtime. See y'all. My dude, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm gonna show your pump again, dude. I'm gonna show your pump again before you leave. This is what Bit is working on, people. This is a really cool looking model, dude. Is this the lighting from Blender? Looks really nice, dude. Proud of you. The sound effects guy says good night to Bit. Yeah, good night, Bit. So this is what Bit was working on, people. Bit is leaving. Have a good night, my dude. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay, let's continue painting. Only Hans, what are you doing? Only Hans says, yeah, exactly that, Tulio. Yeah, we gotta take care of our health. We are not 12 years old anymore. Polyfilm says to the sound effects guy, see ya. Why to the sound effects guy, dude? Beat is leaving. Polyfilm says, what is Megalights? It is a new lighting system for Unreal Engine, dude. It is very, very powerful. You can use a lot of fucking lights with it at the same time. But it's exclusive right now for version 5.5. So it's like an experimental version of lighting in Unreal Engine. Only Hans, what are you doing right now? How are the vibes? Okay, let me move this one here because I keep getting fucking lost of which fucking software I want to use. Okay, let's... What am I gonna do there? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna approach this one? Let's go into Pixel Basher. Yeah, Pixel Basher. It to Polyfilm. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, you crazy goodin' people. Polyfilm says to the sound effects guy, oh shit, my bad, wrong user. Yeah, wrong user, dude. Yeah, Joey Toro, what are you doing right now, Joey Toro? Are you still there? Oh, Only Hans says on Twitch. I asked Only Hans, what are you doing? Only Hans says, smoking with Dom on the couch. So just chilling, passing the joint. Only Hans says, watching him eat chocolate while passing the joint. Shit. Aren't you eating chocolate also? Okay, let's do Pixel Basher, people. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same project. Let me open up the project for this one. Open project. Where was this one? Yeah. Dude, I would really fucking like to not have Windows File Explorer here. Instead, the new one I'm using, File Pilot. I won a license for File Pilot. Yeah, I won a license in a challenge on Twitter. This guy from Epic did a challenge to show shit on a Twitter thread, whatever you were working on, and he would give out licenses, and I won one for File Pilot, which I fucking love, and I don't like Windows File Explorer. Okay, where the fuck is this shit, dude? Okay, gated entrance. Okay, here it is. Okay, let me read the comments. Joe Toro working on the minis. The minis what, dude? The Mini Coopers? Only Hans says, no, I'm eating clean right now. Okay, Only Hans. You're on the cleanse like me, right? How are you feeling with the cleanse? So Slow says, what's File Pilot? File Pilot, dude, it's this. It's like it's something that replaces Windows Explorer, Windows File Explorer. It's extremely fucking quick, dude. Yeah, super quick to open, super quick to search. You can have different layouts and shit. Let me show you. Yeah, you can have layouts like this. Check it out. You can have tabs. The search is like really fucking quick. Check it out. Yeah, really fucking quick. Yeah, this is File Pilot. Joe says those plastic minifigures, the Black Templars. Oh yeah, the toys, the very expensive toys you were working on. Joey, can you post a picture on the Discord so people can see what you're working on? Only Hans says, I feel better on the cleanse. It's so nice. It is nice, but the first days are a headache. Yeah, so Slow. This is File Pilot. The beta right now, it's free. You can check it out. So Slow says, that's cool, but why do you have to pay for it? Oh, so the beta right now, it's for free. I'm using the beta version, but when it gets out of beta, it's already very usable, dude, and it's already better than Windows File Explorer. It's a solo developer. This is a third-party software for Windows. It's a solo developer, and he's selling licenses to fund the continued development of it. Yeah, Polyfilm says 70 and 70 dark chocolate is clean. So you should find that chocolate, Only Hans, the 70 and 70 plus dark chocolate. I don't like the 70 and 70 plus dark chocolate, dude. It doesn't taste like Hershey's. I don't like that shit. Genki says, how much do you bench, NerdyPunkDev? I cannot bench anything, dude. I have never ever done that kind lifted those kind of weights. How about you? Polyfilm says 90% the best. You're a crazy person, dude. You're a psycho. Eating 90% dark chocolate, it is some psycho shit, dude. Yeah, you're a crazy person, Polyphim. Yeah, dude, you're like, I don't even know what the fuck you're eating when you at the point you're eating 90% chocolate. Onlyhan says I would nibble on it. You think so? Polyphim says he can block bench. Yes, Genki, I cannot bench anything, but I can block bench. Genki says my personal best was 100 kilograms for 3 reps. Oh, dude, that sounds like a whole fucking lot. You're crazy. Joe says I love 90% chocolate, as close to 100% as possible. You are psychos. Now I can see who is the normal people in the chat and who is the crazy people in the chat. Yeah, you're a bunch of crazy people, Joey, Toro, and Polyphim. Dude, I can't even fathom eating 90% chocolate. I don't know why it has the same name. It shouldn't be named chocolate. I don't even know what the fuck it is at that point. Polyphim says it's a bit bitter, but it's so good. You're crazy, dude. Yankee says milk chocolate better than dark. That is a hot take, dude, and we're gonna get canceled, but I would say yes. I like milk chocolate better. Yeah, I don't like dark chocolate. I think dark chocolate is like for grown-ups. I'm a kid, dude. I'm a man-child. I like the milk chocolate. Polyphim says to Joy Tor, yeah, send the emojis. Onlyhan says milk chocolate is better for me too. Yeah, we're the kids. I think the dark chocolate is for the grown-ups, the functional adults. I am not one of those. Joe says super good with other things too, like salt and coffee. What? What? Joe, you're crazy, dude. You are crazy. That is a crazy person type of comment. Not in a million years I would try chocolate with salt and coffee. Joey, why do you have to be so crazy, dude? I love you, dude, but you are crazy. Polyphim says milk chocolate is great too, but I was talking about health benefits. Yeah, dude. Yeah, in terms of health benefits, yes, dude, it makes sense. This other dark chocolate is better than milk chocolate, right? Yeah, Genki says that column pattern looks very Aztec, bro. It may be, dude, but it's not necessarily Aztec. Yeah. There are these kind of things in Asia. Yeah, and you can see the details here. There are different influences. I can see Indian influences here and also Chinese influence. So it's a mix of many things, dude. It's a mix of many things. This is the reference. Let me move it a bit here to the left. Yeah, so this is the reference. So all of these cultures have different kind of influences, dude. So you may see different kind of things on it. When you see it just without the roof, it looks Aztec. But when you see it with the roof, then it looks Asian, right? Yeah, so you gotta manage things. Yeah, you gotta balance things out. I said it yesterday that it didn't look Asian before I placed the roof, but when you place the roof, it looks Asian. Okay, let me select this one, and this one. Let's move these ones up so we can see the details. So yeah, check it out, dude. When you place the roof, now it looks Asian. The roof is the one that does the trick. Okay, let me read the comments so we do not get lost. So Flo says I like milk chocolate too. Yeah, me too, dude. It's that kids chocolate. Dark chocolate is for the grown-ups like Joey Toro. You're like a functional grown-up, Joey. I am not. So that's why you liked the dark chocolate. Joey, are you angry, dude, because I said you were crazy because you did it with salt and coffee? I didn't mean to cancel you, dude. I'm sorry. Janimal says Aztec or Olmec. Yeah, without the roof. It looks like other culture, but when you place a roof, it looks like Asian culture. Polyphim says we have some good milk chocolate here. Look for chocolatinas yet if you're in the States. We export that stuff. They're so good. So chocolatinas is gonna be 10% more expensive from today, Polyphim. So do not recommend that shit. We've got the tariffs now. Genki says Japanese Aztec. Yeah, maybe, dude. All of these cultures have a mix of everything. Yeah, all of them have a mix of everything. Genki says, Joe, that looks clean. Did you do the roof in Crocotile first? No, dude. I ended up doing this one here in BlockBench because I have more flexibility with the UV unwrapping. The sound effects guy says on Twitch, want to make something location, add terracotta to it. Yeah, dude, that is true. Polyfilm says Joe is like dark chocolate. Yes, yeah, for sure. Yeah, the grown-up dude, you're the dark chocolate person of the community. The sound effects guy says to Polyfilm, you mean yummy? Would you say Joey Toro is yummy, people? Geki says, did you see the Nintendo wheelchair basketball game? Nah, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see this game. Joey, did you post the Warhammer stuff, dude? Is that's the name? Okay, let me see. The sound effects guy says on Twitch. Let me check this out. I've got to stop hanging out with you graphic design nerds. Now I'm starting to notice bad modeling in places I never would have before. Somebody probably should have rounded this out a little better. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, stop hanging out with us, dude. You're gonna become crazy. Yeah, I can see the polygons and shit. They went low poly for something that wasn't low poly. That's crazy. Joey, show your stuff, dude. We want to see what you're working on, dude. I was very excited about that new stream. Okay, let me read the comments. Joe says, don't like milk chocolate very much, but I love most chocolate with peanut butter. I love peanut butter, dude. I don't think it's healthy. Yeah, way too much fat in it. Geki says, I'm not even trolling. There's a Nintendo wheelchair basketball game. I didn't see it, dude. Joe says, oh, I can do it during a sec. Okay, dude. Let's check it out. Polyphone says to Joey, that's a great conversation. Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's check out. I didn't see this game from Nintendo, dude. Is this a meme? Drag to drive. Oh, this is... What, dude? This is a real game. I thought you were trolling, dude. Because Genki always trolls. But you are serious. Yeah, it's a real game. Check this out. It's a new game from Nintendo called Drag Drive. Yeah. Drag and drive. I don't know. How do you say the X? And check out the motions. And that's how you use the wheelchair. Oh, it's basketball. Dude, that is really cool. That is a really cool mechanic. Yeah, this is I hate Nintendo now because of their pricing, their shitty pricing and shit, fucking up the market. But I cannot lie that they are innovative motherfuckers. Yeah, this looks like fun, dude. Calavero says, I won't comment that. Dude, I think the mechanic isn't stupid. I think Nintendo is stupid as a company. But if you gave something like a usability to the Joy-Cons, this would be one. It doesn't look crazy to me. Yeah, it doesn't look crazy. Wheelchair Rocket League. Dude, you have to do the motion. It makes sense to do the motion with the hands and then do the... It makes sense. It isn't stupid. I hate Nintendo because of the pricing, but this isn't stupid. The sound effects, guys, it's an interesting concept, but I don't think it's going to play well in real life. You think so, dude? Catchy says, bro, it's Wheelchair Rocket League. Catchy says, I think it's bullshit to do wheelchair game. Dude, I think... the game industry has been forcing many things in not smart ways, and I would say this one is not a stupid one. Yeah, not gonna lie. Yeah, politics looks super boring to me, but it's good representation. Yeah, dude, I think it's not for everyone, but they didn't do it just for the sake of doing it. Calavera says, respectfully, I disagree. Dude, the motion makes sense. The motion with the controllers makes sense. Some people may see this as forced inclusivity. I think the motion makes sense for the wheelchairs and the Joy-Cons. The sound effects guy says, I don't think it's ballsy. It's inclusive of an underrepresented community. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's ballsy. I hate when companies try to include underrepresented communities in ways that do not make sense. Just putting things out there inside the games with no fucking reason at all. And I think this one has logic behind it. I don't think it's stupid, dude. Because of the motion of the Joy-Cons. If there is a console that can have a game like this one, it would be the Switch or the Wii or something like that. Keki says armor core disable. What, dude? What is this? Calavera says it makes sense. I don't think it's fun. Maybe it's not fun for many people, dude, but who knows for how many people it will be fun. Yeah. Who knows, dude? Who knows? I don't think this one is forced inclusivity. And the game industry can do that shit in very stupid ways. But I think this one, because of the motion, is a very, very smart way of doing wheelchairs. I think many people will get it. Yeah. Who knows how many people are on wheelchairs, dude? Yeah. Ketchu says on Twitch, I don't know. My wife was in a wheelchair from 6 years old to 13 years, and she said she couldn't believe they did that. I don't see it offensive, dude. Yeah, I would openly tell you here if I thought that was an offensive game to make. I don't think it was offensive, dude. And if there was a console that could do this kind of motion, it would be the Switch. Polyphim says, yeah, for me it's not fun, but I'm not the target market. Exactly, dude. We are not the target market. Yeah, who knows how many people will like it, dude. Ketchu says she thought it was ridiculous, not exactly offensive. Dude, who knows? Who knows how... I don't think this one is forced inclusivity, dude. Who knows how many people will use it, will really use it. All of us would say like this controller. Check out this one. Yeah, Xbox. Remember this one? The Xbox adaptive controller. All of you would say, that shit doesn't seem fun. It seems stupid. All of us would say this is stupid. But this was inclusivity made in a smart way. Yeah, not just forcing it for the sake of forcing it. It is well thought. It has a meaning. It's the same, dude. For me, it's the same shit. Yeah, for me, it's the same shit. I don't see it as offensive. I don't see it as ridiculous, that one. I hate Nintendo right now because of the pricing. But I don't see that idea as stupid. Not at all. Yeah. So Slow says, I think it's nice. Nice. Catcher says, I think it will be the equivalent of Wii Sports to the Wii. Who knows, dude? I don't like Nintendo right now. And I would tell you, yeah, that's a shitty fucking stupid idea. But that one, I was like, yeah, nobody thought about that one. Yeah, and if there's a console that can use this motion, it is the Switch. Yeah, Polyphim says, I don't think it's forced either. It's just feel random because we are not in the habit of seeing those games being marketed, which is a shame. Who knows, dude? Who knows? Yeah. If I see forced inclusivity that doesn't make sense, I can openly say it, dude. I can openly say it. I don't give a flying fuck. But that one doesn't seem like it. It seems like they thought about a new idea. People may not like it, but it's a new idea. And yeah, dude, I imagine when the Wii came out, many people were like, that shit looks silly. I'm not gonna be moving the hands in that way and shit. But it doesn't seem that crazy to me. Joe says, Polyphim said that Xbox controller, it's awesome. It makes me happy to know that if I ever need it, it's there. Yeah, dude. Joe says, wait, what's this about? Wheelchair basketball, Nintendo Rocket League? Joe says, sounds awesome. I didn't know about this game, dude. And I would clearly say here, if I thought it was a stupid idea, I would say it, because nobody likes Nintendo right now. Greedy motherfuckers. But that one, I may not be the market, dude, But it's an innovative idea, dude, of using motion. Who would have thought about this one, dude? It's a crazy idea, dude. But let's see how it turns out to be. Okay, let me find BlockBench. Yeah, dude, most of us may not be the market, but I don't see it as a stupid idea, dude. Yeah. Okay, let me paint. What the fuck was I gonna do? Now I'm lost. The sound effects guy says, "Oh my god, you ended up slicing your finger off and can't type right now. Do we need to call an ambulance? Did you really slice your finger, Joey Toro?" What, dude? Oh, this is what Joey posted. Check it out. Joey is doing these miniature models from this shit that is very expensive. This is from the Discord. Joey says, converted sword breath into double fister swords. Pick from scuffed hobby stream. Yeah, check out what Joe is working on right now. These miniatures. This shit is fucking expensive, people. Like crazy fucking expensive. I was like, yeah, dude. These are not hobbies for the third world, for fucking sure. Joe says to the sound effects guys, leaning in the chair super hard, prone to mistyping. Yeah, dude, I hope that you do not cut your fingers making these miniatures, but they look cool. They look really cool, Joey Toro. Congrats, dude. Congratulations. Fuck yeah. Let me read the comments. Which is the last comment? Polyphim says, I used the Joy-Con for years for shortcuts instead of using the keyboard because I fucked my back and arching it back to reach the keyboard was a pain. Interesting. Yeah. If there is a crazy company that can try these crazy ideas, it's Nintendo, dude. And most of us may not be the market, but the market exists. I think it makes sense. Yeah, Joy-Cons can be used for many things. Yeah, fuck Nintendo and their stupid ass pricing, dude. But Joy-Cons can be used for many things, Polyphim, as like you mentioned. Polyphim, how do Joy-Cons work for you with the condition that you have in the hands? Yeah, how does that work for you? Dude, what the fuck was I gonna do? Oh, this. Yeah, I had forgotten about this. Okay, let's create a new file here. No, let's export it. Okay, I'm gonna export this one, save. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's go back into BlockBench. Ketchu says, I feel extremely bad for the parents I warned about the Switch 2 before Christmas and they bought their kids the regular one. Why, dude? Why do you feel bad? That wasn't your decision to take. If they took the decision, it's their fucking decision, dude. Yeah. I think having the Switch, the regular version right now, if you didn't have it before, is a smart decision, dude. It's gonna get cheaper. The games do not cost $90 fucking dollars. you're gonna find used games and shit. Many people are just gonna wanna sell many of these games in the consoles. So I wouldn't feel bad, dude. This new console, it's not gonna be cheap to maintain. So the previous one, it is still a cool console, dude. It is still a cool console. Okay, so where the fuck is, let me paint this one in red, right? Yeah, let's save this one and let's open it up. Let's open it up again. Okay, so which the fuck are the red parts, dude? Okay, let me try this shit. I don't even know where the fuck are those, the red parts. Are they here? Let's go back into BlockBench. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's there. And it would be for this side. Okay, here. Yeah, I saw it. Oh, another layer. Okay, let me read the comments. Ketchu says, Polyphim says, I can use controllers, no problem. The Joy-Cons, it's only trouble when I'm too tense while playing, like FIFA. That's where it becomes a trouble, right? For your condition. Interesting, dude. Ketchu says, I'm gonna go broke with the Switch 2. I'm a sucker for Mario, man. I'm not gonna get anything from the next Nintendo generation, dude. Yeah, I don't like their business practices. They look like Apple now, taking advantage of the fucking market, showing shit that is not innovative, and showing it like it's innovation. Like, check it out, we have chat with camera, dude. We have that shit for 20 fucking years. Everybody has Discord. Don't come charging people for this shit. Calavera says I would buy a Switch just to jailbreak it. The Switch 1 or the 2? Oh, I think both. I think both. Janimal says I broke my wife's Switch in January and got her the OLED. How does it look, Janimal? Calavero says I don't like Nintendo since I got a Wii U and they just abandoned it. At least they released Zelda for it. Yeah, they didn't release many games for that one. It's true. That wasn't a good generation. Let's hope that this is not the Wii U. Gentleman says some regret, but tech is always coming in the new versions. Buy what you need and enjoy it. It's hard to go back once you have OLED. Oh shit, really, dude? It's that fucking good, OLED screens? Polyfilm says my Steam Deck is my Switch. Okay, running the emulators, right? It's Polyfilm. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. But this is what people will do. Yeah, because of Nintendo. They never have sales, dude. Dude, what the fuck is happening here? Okay, let's copy this one. They never have sales. They never do discounts and shit. Yeah, I don't like Nintendo, dude. I love them because of their history, because of their good games. I don't like the business side of the company. Yeah, Ketchu says, but Zelda, man. Yeah, dude, Zelda, dude. It's hard, dude. Zelda, Pokemon, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. Yeah, dude. They are like Apple now. They know they have a good position in the market and they take advantage of it. Yeah, Polyphone says I have a Switch, but I never use it. I need to sell it before it's worth nothing. I wouldn't sell a Switch, dude. I would keep it just for having it as a part of video game history. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't sell a Switch. Only if I needed like the money, like really needed it, dude. It's gonna lose its value, dude. But it was a very innovative console, dude. Very, very nice console. I wouldn't sell it, Polyphone. Yeah. You're gonna regret it later. Yeah. You can ask Calavera about regretting getting rid of consoles. Yeah. Oh shit. Polyphone says I have a Switch. Okay, read that one. Calavera says I got Zelda for my Wii U, but I ended up playing it more on the PC with the emulator, right? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is... The hackers are gonna go working overtime, people. Nintendo made a lot of people angry. The hackers are gonna go working overtime just to hack this shit. Yeah. Don't make people that angry. They will try to see how they fuck you over. Polyphone says I don't do that collecting console thing. You should do it, dude. It's nice. It's nice to have a part of history. I sold my Nintendo Switches because it was too expensive to have them and I didn't have enough money at that time. But if I had enough money to not sell it, dude, I would keep it. I would keep it. It's a good piece of video game history. Polyphone says the Steam Deck, besides ergonomics, it's what I always dreamed. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the Steam Deck is really, really cool. Okay, let's save this one. Let's go back into BlockBench. Okay, there it is. This one would be like that bluish. Yeah, let's do this bluish. Should I apply it to everything, dude? Dude, it's crazy. Yeah. There is something weird happening when I zoom out way too much. It gets blurry. This is because I disabled some stupid ass shit using a lot of resources in Windows. Okay, let's paint all of this one. Yeah, not another layer. Let's paint this one and let's do an overlay on this one. Yeah, maybe overlay. Oh, it doesn't work for everything. Okay, so I'm just gonna paint everything. Yeah, where are you, paint bucket? On this part. Okay, contiguous. Maybe a bit darker so I can see the difference. And okay, there it is. Let's save this one. Let's go back into BlockBench. Check it out. It's taking shape. Let me read the comments. Yellow says, give it to a kid who doesn't have one. Introduce them to gaming, then give them Spaceman Memories. No, Animal, no. Don't give your old consoles to kids. Nah. They will, if they are not gamers, that shit is gonna end up in a trash bin. Yeah, nah, dude, I wouldn't do it. I have seen this happening already. Calavera knows about this. Calavera says this is the right time for Valve to announce the Steam Deck 2 or something. That would really fucking cook Nintendo in many ways, dude. Not like completely, but it would really fuck up their party. Ketchu says, I'm collecting them slowly. I bought a Wii for $20 from Facebook Marketplace and a PlayStation 3 for $40 on Goodwill auctions. I did spend $200 on a 360 and I have a 3DS, the original black one, and a Galaxy XL. I'm hunting for a GameCube and an original Xbox. Yeah, dude, collecting consoles, it's a fun thing to do. It's a fun thing to do. If I didn't need the money, I would never sell a console. Calavera says, like my old Super Nintendo buried at a backyard. Yes, Animal. Never give your old consoles to kids that don't appreciate it. This happened to Calavero. He gave his Super Nintendo to kids that didn't appreciate it. It ended up like in the fucking soil in a fucking backyard of other kids that didn't appreciate gaming. Southlow says, I can punish someone with 500 points. Any suggestions? You have to decide, dude. You have to decide of all the people that you see there on the overlay. Okay, what the fuck was I gonna do? Yeah, let's apply one of these textures to this. Yeah, let me grab this one. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this one. It's too fucking flat right now. It's too fucking flat. Okay, let me read the comments. Polyphim says, I tried collecting vinyl art books. I don't know, man, with ADD that always end up in a burden more than anything. Maybe then, yeah. If it's not good for your mental health, get rid of it. Calavero says, my original Super Nintendo imported from Japan. Yeah. This was a genuine Japanese edition of a Super Nintendo. Calavero's dad gave it away to some kids that didn't appreciate being gamers or anything. It ended up in a fucking backyard. It's crazy. Polyphim says, and I already tried leaving my shit in boxes while traveling and didn't go well. Okay, dude, so just sell your fucking Nintendo Switch then. If it's way too much of a hassle for you, sell the fucking Nintendo Switch. Oh shit, poor Polyphim. Ketchu says, I remember seeing kids getting Switches and breaking the Joy-Cons because they couldn't figure out how to put the controllers back in. Yeah, dude. No, I wouldn't give a Switch to some stupid-ass kid. No, not at all. Yeah. Nah, dude. If the kid is a gamer, they will already have a Switch. Yeah. Janimal says to Calavero, oof. Oof, indeed, dude. Yeah. That is a horrible story. That's why I told you. I knew this about this story, dude. And that's why I told you, nah, dude. Don't give it to a kid that doesn't appreciate it. If they are a gamer, they will already have a Switch. Most of the time. Yeah. It will end up in a fucking backyard, dude. All of him says, laughing, yeah, some kids are destructive as fuck. It's not that they are destructive as fuck, dude. It's that if they are not gamers, they will not appreciate what you're giving to them. And they will just throw shit to the fucking trash bin. Yeah, dude. It would be mostly that. If they are gamers, if these are gamer kids, I'm pretty fucking sure they already have a Switch. All of the fucking kids in the fucking world already have a Switch. It may be one of the smaller, the Switch Lite, or a used one, but they have a fucking Switch, dude. This is like the console for kids. That was a good generation from Nintendo. Yeah. Okay, let's save this shit. Let's go back into BlockBench. Yeah. Get in there. Get in there. It's too blue. It's too blue. Let's check out the reference. It's too blue right now. But we're getting somewhere. I may paint some stuff here in BlockBench. Or yeah, let me see, dude. Let me see this. No, fuck no, dude. Let me see these faces, dude. Okay, let me analyze those ones, dude. Let's go back here. So could I add a stroke to this? Let me see which layer is this one. Okay, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Let me see what happens if I select all of this and add a stroke to it. Yeah, effects, outline. Oh, it has to be on this layer. Okay, outline. General says I got a running button set up. Time for launch. Okay, my dude. Have a good launch. Enjoy. Oh no, that's not the effects, outline. Is it out? Yeah, and the outside. Dude, why can't I see this shit? Should I do it in the inside? Yeah, let's try the... Okay, inside. Darker. Ah, there it is. There it is. Let's try it. Let's save this shit. Let's go back into BlockBench. Did it update it? It didn't update. Nah, it didn't update. Okay, let me go back to BlockBench. Okay, let's change file. Yeah. Okay, it's appearing now. Yeah, I can see some strokes around here. Yeah, it's doing what I was looking for. Oliver says on Twitch, I sold my little cousin my Dreamcast, and a time later when I visited him, that shit was all fucked up. Fucker destroyed it. He did play with it lots, but so careless the fucker. Yeah, dude. Don't give your shit to little kids that are not gonna appreciate it. Just buy them some Legos. Don't give a game console. They are gonna fuck it up. Yeah, this is a villain take. I know I sound like a villain, but I have seen way too much horror stories. Way too much horror stories. Yeah, dude. Poor fucking Dreamcast, dude. Okay, let's do another outline inside. Can I do... Okay. Stroke. Let's do... What does stroke do? Nah. Stroke. Nah, this doesn't do it. Okay. I want it to be like a bit more thick. Where do I set up the thickness of the outline, dude? Yeah, I thought you could do it here. Yeah, Catcher says fuck them kids. Yeah, dude. Fuck them kids. If we're talking about giving old school consoles to kids, fuck them kids. Do not give them to them. Yeah, they are gonna fuck it up. That piece of video game history is gonna be lost in time. Polyphone says I agree. I don't even lend them shit. I'll be worrying all the time. Dude, yes, I wouldn't do it. Dude, so how the fuck do I... Yeah, how the fuck do I do... Let me see. Effects, outline. Ah, there it is. Let's try this one again. Let's go back into BlockBench. Maybe it's too much. Nah, it's not too much. It ended up looking kind of decent. Let's see this without seeing the texture. Okay, let me select this one. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna reduce like the saturation of this. Yeah, but it's already looking like what I was looking for. So let's make this one a group. Convert to or not group. How the fuck do you make a group? Yeah, there it is. New group. Okay, this one. Let's duplicate this one and let's flatten this one. Oh no. Merge. Dude, why the fuck can I not do a merge or a flatten here in Aseprite from just one group, not the whole fucking image? Yeah. New group, new tile. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, people, we were talking about old school consoles, giving them out to kids or not giving them out to kids. I would recommend not giving them out to kids. Joey, are you still there, dude? The sound effects guy, did you leave? Who is here still? Chat, who is still here? Did you give out your old toys or your old consoles to younger kids? Okay, people. I want to merge this shit down, dude. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Merge down. Did it work? Nah, it didn't. Yeah, dude. Okay, let me just open everything. Yeah, I already have it here exported. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. Okay, let's desaturate that one. Joe says vibing. Fuck yeah, dude. Just vibing. I love the thing that you were working on, Joey. That is really cool, dude. Looks expensive, but really cool. Okay, let's... Maybe the saturation... Let's see. Let's save this one. Let's go back into BlockBench. Yeah. Yeah. This is looking like it. This is looking like what I was looking for. Let's see the size. Joe says, yeah, my brother gave out original GameCubes and controllers to a coworker and gone forever. Why live, bro? Says Joey. Dude, why the fuck do everyone does this? What the fuck is with humans and their stupid ass empathy with the old consoles? Don't have empathy. Do not give them to younger kids. They are gonna fuck them up. Mozzarella Stick follow. What's up, Mozzarella Stick? How are you? Thank you. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, Joey. Dude, I don't know what is getting censored there. Is this Twitch censoring the message, dude? Or is it just censoring the message before? Yeah. Mozzarella Stick says hello. What's up, Mozzarella Stick? How are you? Appreciate it. What are you working? What are you playing? Yeah, we were talking about old school consoles and not having empathy towards small kids and giving the consoles because they are gonna fuck them up. What about you? What are you doing? Polyphone says, well, you and I could have been those kids. I would have been happy. Nah, dude. Even if it was me, I wouldn't have given to me. Keep that shit. It's gonna be a part of history. You're gonna regret it in 20 years. You're gonna see a shelf in your house. You're gonna be, I remember the GameCube. I remember the Switch. It would be really cool to have it on the shelf. Yeah, nah, don't give it to the kids. Fuck. Buy anything else to the kids, dude. Use your money. Buy toys. Give out toys. Don't give the old school consoles. Joe says no. Oh, it's you. Correct yourself. Okay, let's kick this butt out. Mozzarella Stick says, I'm good. What about you? I am good, my friend. I'm good, having fun with the community, talking shit. We were talking about old school consoles. I'm working on my game. It's called Spaceman Memories. You can check it out on the pinned link on Twitch. It's a 2.5D pixel art game. I'm gonna show a bit of what I'm working on today, dude. So I am working now on some gated entrances because my game is set in Japan, my friend. So I'm working in BlockBench. Yesterday I was working in Crocotile. Now I'm working with Aseprite, doing the UVs, unwrapping and the texturing and shit. So yeah, I was doing these houses yesterday, my friend, and now I'm doing these gated entrances. This is what you're seeing here. And now let's bring this into the engine. Let's see how it works. How about you? Polyphone says, Joey says, I love mozzarella sticks. Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Let's not talk about food because I'm on a diet. First, mozzarella stick says to Joey, hey. Polyphone says, liar, I don't believe 10-year-old you saying no, keep the console. No kid would. No, dude. I would tell to this person, even if it was me, don't give it to that stupid ass 10-year-old NerdyPunkDev. Keep it. Even if it was me, dude, I would tell people, do not give your old school consoles to smaller kids. Mozzarella Stick says on Twitch, oh, it looks so cool. I'm not a dev, I'm just a gamer. That's cool, dude. That's cool. What type of games are you into? Okay, let's export this shit. Yeah, finally, let's export this shit. I may come back here to do some other details, but I just want to see how it looks with the lighting and shit. Let me look at the scaling of this. Let's look at the reference. Yeah, let's look at the reference. Yeah, I may do it a bit less wider. Yeah, on this part, yeah, a bit less wide. Yes, so I don't overdo it, but in terms of height, I think it's okay. Okay, let's export this one so we can do the walls for this entrance. Okay, let's export OBJ model, gated entrance. Oh, this is the one from Crocotile. So yeah, I'm gonna replace this one. Now let me see. Yeah, OBJ v2. Yeah, not gonna replace that one. OBJ. Okay, let's save that one. Let's go into Unreal Engine and let's import this shit. Okay, let's browse to asset overworld. Where am I gonna place this one? Let me read the comments. Mozzarella Stick says on Twitch, mainly competitive games. I'm kind of a pro in Melee. Oh, really, dude? That's how you pronounce it? I am not a native English speaker, my friend. Yeah. How long have you been playing Melee? Yeah. Are you excited about the Switch 2? Polyphim says give the console to Mozzarella Stick. Yeah. If you have any spare consoles, give them to Mozzarella Stick. Kachu says, what? Melee. Melee. Ah, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. I'm just gonna say Melee. I'm fucking stupid with English. I'm just gonna say Melee Bobby Brown. Joe Toro says, who you playing in Melee, Mozzarella? Yeah, who do you play? What is your character? Thank you for being here, dude. It's really cool. So you're a pro. Are there like any kind of tournaments, like videos that you have been part of that there are like they exist on YouTube or shit? Yeah, it'd be really cool to see you playing. Yo says, I read that one. Polyphim says Melee, but read in Spanish. Melee. Melee. I'm just gonna say Melee now. It's French. Ketchup says Melee in English written pronunciation. Melee. Okay, Melee. That is the right pronunciation in English then. Melee. Yeah, who do you play, Mozzarella Stick? How long have you been playing to become a pro? Okay, where which fucking folder I'm gonna place this shit? Small town. Not small town. Where are the authorities? Yeah, here, buildings. Yeah. I'm gonna create a new folder. This one gonna be gated entrances, because I'm gonna make different ones of these ones, and I'm gonna create a new folder, gated entrance 01. Okay, let me find this shit. What the fuck is this, dude? Oh yeah. That is like an Inception folder, not named Unreal Spaceman Memories inside Unreal Spaceman Memories, and it has nothing there. I was like, what? Where the fuck are all my assets? That is like a ghost folder. I gotta delete that shit. Okay, gated entrance, OBJ v2, and let's bring this shit over. Polyphim says, yeah, but fast, but yeah, like that. Yeah, Melee. Yeah. Melee. Okay, I hope that I am saying it correctly. Melee. Okay, let's place this shit around here. Yeah, let's say this is the entrance. Yeah, bigger. This is gonna be a big ass entrance, dude. Yeah. Okay, let's re-import. Maybe 200. Mozzarella Stick says, sorry, my Wi-Fi turned off. Oh, don't worry. I asked you, my friend, how long have you been playing Melee to become a pro? And do you have any videos where we can see you playing, like in a pro tournament? It'd be really cool to see you, dude. Polyphone says, yeah, perfect, Melee. I know how to say it now. I'm an English expert. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, Mozzarella Stick, I'm fucking crazy. Don't go, dude. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, dude, how long have you been playing to become a pro? Shit. Okay, let's see how it looks right now with the camera. Is it too big, too fucking tall? It's a tad bit tall. We're not gonna be able to... Oh, we're able to go through here. Oh, I thought we weren't gonna be able to go through there. Okay, it's a tad bit tall, it seems. I may do it a bit smaller. I can change the height a bit here. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, let's see how it looks with the spaceman and shit. Are we... Okay, now we are not able to go through there. Yeah. Yeah, this one looks better. Let me see if we can see the top of it from far away. Let's delete this one. I'm gonna go and set up the materials for this one. Remember, this one, I'm gonna use 2 materials and 2 meshes. Because one is gonna be the masked one, like these stories, remember? Remember this story? These are 2 meshes. One uses a masked material and one uses a regular one. Okay. Interesting. Mozzarella Stick says, I lost the grand finals last year. I am not laughing, though. That is not funny for me. It may be funny for you. Mozzarella Stick says, search Patchwork 2024 grand finals. Salt Captain Falcon versus Unibug, Donkey Kong, Smash Melee. Who were you? Were you Salt or Unibug? Or yeah, Salt or your Salt. Oh shit, let's check this shit out, people. Oh shit, this is real, bro. Oh shit, this is crazy. Joe Tor says, oh my god, hi Salt. You fucking know Salt, dude? What? Oh shit, I didn't even know who Salt was, but if Joey knows Salt, this is some crazy shit, dude. Yeah, let me go into YouTube. Let's check out. Yeah, Mozzarella Stick. Mozzarella Stick says, hello, you know... Oh, you know Salt, dude? Oh, 100,000 fucking views, dude. So this is you, Mozzarella Stick. Fuck, dude. Mozzarella Stick sending the love to Joey. Mozzarella Stick says, no, the left. Oh, yeah, oh... Yeah, I was like... Ah, Salt. Yeah, this is Salt. Okay, yeah, the left one. Oh, shit. Dude, this is crazy shit. Dude, I'm very sorry that you lost, but you have accomplished way more than most fucking people in the fucking world, dude. So congratulations, dude. Joe says, I always root for Captain Falco 100% of the time. You're my goat. Yeah, dude. That's really cool, dude. I'm very sorry, dude. I'm very sorry you lost. How was the end, dude? I don't want to see the end if it's like PTSD for you, dude. But I want to see like how exciting it was. You were locked in. You were locked in. Oh shit. Very sorry, Mozzarella Stick. Mozzarella Stick says, nah, it's fine, honestly. Okay, dude. Oh shit. That's where... Fuck you, Unibug. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, Unibug. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Congratulations that you got to the final. I'm very sorry that you lost. Appreciate it. I appreciate you being here and for the follow. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. Shit, the internet is crazy. How long have you been playing, my friend? Yeah, let's restart the music. Okay. Yeah, I think there it is. Yo, yeah, that's crazy. Mozzarella Stick says they cut out a part where I crashed out. Oh shit. Yeah, sorry about it. Polyphone says I don't even know what is going on in that fight. Yeah, these are pros, dude. I also don't even know what is going on in that fight. I don't remember which was the last Smash Bros that I played. I think it was Melee. Yeah. Mozzarella Stick says I've been playing since like 2009. A long time ago, dude. Good shit, dude. Are you like training right now? What is like your regime? Like your training regime and shit? How does your year go? How much time do you dedicate to this? Okay, let's read the materials, people. Where the fuck is this one? So we can do the... Yeah. We can do the... Yeah. Okay, this one. Masked and shadows. Let me copy this one to this folder. Browse to asset. Let's paste this one here. Mozzarella Stick says on Twitch, I reduced a lot recently, so like only 2 hours a day. Yeah, you're busy with all kind of things like studying or work. Polyphim says, was a Smash announced for the Switch 2? I don't think so yet, dude. I don't think so, but I think they will announce it. Yeah, they have to, dude. They have to, because they are risking a lot with those fucking prices. So they gotta bring the good games and shit. Okay, let's rename this one. This one's gonna be Matt Gated Entrance. Yeah, Matt Gated Entrance 01. Oh shit, dude. These are 4 materials because we on the mesh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do 4 materials for this one. It's crazy. Yeah, this is gonna be 01 masked. Yeah, remember, check this out. Yeah, on the mesh we've got 2 materials, so it's gonna be 4 for this one. We're gonna... Oh, these are gonna be 4 meshes. Oh shit, yeah. No, just 2 meshes, but 4 materials. Yeah, it's just 1 mesh here, but we have 2 material slots. Yeah, let me read the comments. Mozzarella Stick says on Twitch, 18 hours per day for like a month was your peak. Polyvin says, damn indeed, dude. Damn indeed. So why did you reduce the hours? Are you studying, working, doing other stuff, or just chilling? Are you like just chilling? This is like your chilling part of the year. Yeah, so these are gonna be 4 materials, but just 2 meshes, just like the regular toys, right? For this kind of mask. Okay, so let me see. What, dude? What fucking name did I place to this one? Mad Gate. Let me see. Mozzarella Stick says on Twitch, I'm focusing on other stuff now. I'm gonna play tournaments only for fun now. Okay, dude, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I didn't know you before, dude, but I'm proud of you that you got to the final. Good shit. What are you thinking to do now in life? That's interesting to talk about. Yeah, after being a pro and getting to finals, what does a pro do after this type of stage in life? Okay, this is gonna be Mad Gated Entrance 0101 masked, and this one same shit. Okay, let me rename this one, copy this name. Let's rename this one, copy it here, and this one's gonna be shadows. Okay, let's apply the texture to this shit. Okay, so this one, it's already set up. Yeah, this is already set up. I just gotta swap the textures. This one's gonna be gated entrance. Okay, I'm gonna do first the roof. Let's do the roof. And this one's gonna be gated entrance, also roof. Okay, let's do the roof. Ah, yeah, I gotta rename this into 2 then. Okay, let's swap out these textures. 2D, and let's see this one. 2D. Polyphone says, gotta go, gonna try going to sleep earlier little by little. Yeah, dude, it's good It's a good thing to do, Polyphim. It's a good thing to do. Have a good night. Polyphim says, take care. Thank you, dude, for coming in. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Mozzarella Stick says on Twitch, I'm currently working as a web dev. Just normal stuff. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Which frameworks are you using? Which are you using? Chatbots? Yeah, what tools are you using? Are you working on a company or you are a freelancer? Good stuff. Dude, you may be like wondering what the fuck is this with this motherfucker asking questions. That is me. Whenever people come into the channel, I like to know them. I start asking questions, nothing personal, just to keep the conversation going. So yeah. It's not that I want to know about you and shit. That is just me trying to keep the conversation going. Mozzarella Stick says Long Lizard is the name of the organization you work. Oh, interesting. What do they do? Yeah. Web design company that gets results. Launch. Oh, Launch Lizard. Yeah, I misread it. Launch Lizard. Oh, it's an old one. It's an old one. This is the company that Mozzarella Sticks works on. Launch Lizard. It's a big company, it seems, dude. Fuck yeah. How long have you been doing web dev? Okay, let me set up these materials. Okay, this one's gonna be 2D pixels and this one's gonna be 2D pixel. Okay, let's rename these ones. Yeah, these ones are gonna be 2. Yeah, matte gated entrance 2. This one's gonna be matte gated entrance 2. Mozzarella Stick says 4 to 5 years now. Long time. So yeah, you must be really good coding now. Which is like the main language you use? Is it JavaScript or are you into other kind of languages? Calavera says, what's that at the background? Which background, dude? Like here on the left or this one on the right? Mozzarella Script says JavaScript mainly. Yeah, it makes sense, right? It is like the most used web dev language. So I hope this new stage for you of not being like a full-time pro goes well for you, Mozzarella Stick. That's really cool story you have there. Calavera says right side. Oh, right side. These were some of the houses that I tried a couple months ago when I started live streaming. Remember that shit? This was an idea of doing modular houses. I'm gonna keep working on this idea. But yeah, these were some crazy ass ideas, dude. Yeah, so this is just my play testing models map. That's why it is a mess. Yeah, it's nothing like in particular. Mozzarella Stick says, how long have you been doing game dev? Yeah, I started with Unity, then like at the end of 2023 I switched into Unreal Engine 5. So around that time. Calavera says, looks good. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. You that are an architect know about houses means a lot. I love you, Calavero. These are just cousins joking, people. We are cousins. I don't really love him, but I like him. Oh shit. He's gonna fucking kill me when he sees me in person. Yeah, Mozzarella Stick. Yeah, like 2.5 years. Mozzarella Stick says, is this your first official game or have you worked on other stuff too? No, this is my first official game indeed. I have worked on other stuff, never finished anything that I would sell. So yeah, this is my first official game. Have you thought about getting into game dev, my friend? Okay, there we have it. Let's apply this one and let's apply this one. Okay, there they are. Let's go into the model. Gated entrance. Okay, there it is. Check it out the mask. So now if we go onto the mesh, now we're gonna have the masking. The issue is that we don't have the shadows. We need the shadows for this, right? Yeah, so let's do the whole process. Mozzarella Stick says, oh cool, I have thought about it, but it's not my cup of tea. Where are you from, by the way? I am from Honduras, my friend. Central America. Have you heard of Honduras? Yeah, I am from Honduras and I live here also. Not living like in other place. Yeah, how about you? I assume you're from the US, right? That's where they have these big ass Smash tournaments, right? Yeah, so I'm from Honduras. That's why I have slip-ups with the English. Okay, let me do a duplicate of this one. And this one we're gonna apply. I gotta do the four materials. Yeah, I gotta do the 4 materials. So let's duplicate these ones. Mozzarella Stick says, I'm from Texas. How is Honduras weather? So American student tourists would say it's so nice because they hate the snow and shit. But I am sick of this shit, dude. I would really like to not have a fan running all day, not be sweating. So it is warm all year round mostly. Yeah, and we get lower temperatures, but not even close to the lowest temperatures like in the US or Canada or Europe. Never like really fucking cold. Never like snow or anything close. Yeah, so most time of year it is warm. Yeah, warm and humid. Mozzarella Stick says, oh, it's like that here in Texas too. Oh, really? Shit, yeah, I think it's hotter here, dude. I think it's hotter. And you can get a bit of colder months in Texas. Sotlo says on Twitch, I agree that hot temps are worse than cold. Yeah, dude. It doesn't seem that people from cold places agree with that. But I think you can be more productive with cold. Calavera says, La Esperanza weather is good or everything is hot. Yes, dude, but it's just one fucking place in all of the fucking country. If we had that climate all year, like that specific place, it would be cool. But where we live, no, it's hot, dude. I had to have the fucking fan running every fucking day, and the computer gets very hot. Mozzarella Stick says it's kind of okay temp for now, like 70, yeah, Fahrenheit. It's chill weather, not hot at all. Okay, so it's chill. Calavera says Tatumbla. You just say Tatumbla because you're gonna go live there, dude. Shut up. Nobody wants to know that you're gonna live in a cool place with cool weather. These are cousins joking, people. These are cousins joking. I am not like coming to the internet to troll random people. Yeah, Mozzarella Stick. Yeah, it's warm. It's warm. It's a warm tropical weather, Honduras. Okay, so this is gonna be 0102. Ah, okay. So let me rename these ones. Yeah. Let me see. How did it rename it? This is 10102 and this one should be 0101. Okay, this one's gonna be 0101. What? 12? No, not 12. Mozzarella Stick says Honduran seems cool stuff. It is, dude. In many ways, it is not in other ways. Yeah, I try to be non-biased about giving opinions of the country to external people. Like to my friends, I tell them I hate this fucking place. But I try to be non-biased for people that are not from the country. It has very good things, dude. Like in terms of nature, dude, really nice place. Tourism, really good for tourism and shit. It can be very safe in many places, but you can get in very bad trouble in many places also. So yeah, like every place in the world. But I think it's good to visit Honduras. It's a good place to visit, to do tourism and shit. I don't think it's a good place to live like a full life and shit. Way too many social trouble, social problems, corruption and shit. But it's a really nice place, beautiful country, dude, with good nature and shit. Mozzarella Stick says, I'd like to visit someday. Let me know if you decide someday. We have very safe places, dude. Like the places for tourists, they are very safe. Mostly very safe. Not gonna lie. Honduras becomes a problem when you live on it like permanently. That's where it becomes a problem. Soulflow says, yo, can I share some of the animations I made for my game? Yeah, dude, send it over on the Discord. Fuck yeah, dude, send it over. Okay, I'm gonna link the Discord for people watching that haven't joined. On the Discord we post shit. Yeah, but we post our work, we inspire each other, and people also make memes about me. Yeah, so the Discord is for everything. Mozzarella Sticks is, what do you mean like safe? Is it dangerous in terms of crime or something else? In specific places, in very, very specific places, it is dangerous, dude. So you just have to be smart. But mostly the places for tourism, dude, you will be fine. Yeah. Mozzarella Stick says, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, like tourism places, they are very nice. You're gonna be safe and shit. They are full of European tourists, Asian tourists, American tourists and shit. So yeah, dude, I wouldn't say Honduras is a bad place to visit. And no, we have Mayan ruins, we have waterfalls, we have Caribbean islands, we have volcanic beaches, everything, dude. Animal shit and shit. Yeah, very, very nice place to visit. I don't think to live, because it has way too many social problems. Mozzarella says, is it expensive or affordable? It is very cheap for someone like you. For the money that you make in the US, it is very, very cheap. It helps you because you make way more money there. We make way more money here. Our economy is way smaller. And also because of the disparity between the dollar and the Honduran currency. Mozzarella Stick says volcanic bitches. No, bitch, like, oh, it's not with the T, dude. It's like without the T, like beach, where you go to the sea. No, we don't have volcanic bitches. Oh shit, dude, this is crazy. No, we don't have the volcanic bitches. Yeah, dude, so it may be very, very cheap for someone like you. For us, it is not cheap. But for someone coming from another country where they make more money, just because of that disparity in currency valuation, your dollars here are like gold. Yeah, so you can go around in many, many places and you're gonna feel like it is very cheap. Mozzarella Stick says, how much would it cost like visiting for 2 weeks? It depends on the type of experience you want. If you want like a backpacker experience, it would have some pricing. And if you want like a full tourist experience, you can find very expensive places and you can find very cheap places. It depends on the kind of experience that you want to have. Okay, this one's gonna be 0101. This one's gonna be 0102. Okay, and this one's gonna be 0101. Let me rename this one. Yeah, I was a bit lost on which one I was renaming. Mozzarella Stick says, like the best options. Okay, my friend. That would be subjective, right? But the most beautiful places, I would say. So Slow says, okay, I sent it. It's a file though. Oh, so where do I have to open it, dude? If it's a file. Where did you send it? In the general chat? Oh, it's a video. It's MKV. Okay, I'm downloading the video. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, we're talking with our new friend Mozzarella Sticks about tourism in Honduras. Let me show you like some of the nice places, dude. These are some of the nice, important places in which I would say they are safe. So we've got Mayan ruins. This is one of those places. I would have to get back to you, my friend. Would have to get back to you to see the prices of these places. This is a very nice place. It is safe for tourists and shit. The Mayan ruins, they're like in the west of the country. We've got like the Caribbean. It would be like this is called Roatan. It's in the it's a Caribbean island. You can also do on this other island, smaller one, you can do diving. Yeah, you can dive. So these are some of the nicest places of Honduras. Mozzarella Stick says, oh, this seems cool as fuck. It is cool as fuck. These are the nice places of Honduras. Yeah, and they are mostly safe. Yeah, this one, it may be expensive because, and I am not saying this one in an asshole way, dude, it's just a reality. This is a gentrified island. It is mostly Americans live here, and that's why the prices of everything went up. Yeah, the islands in the Caribbean are mostly where all of the land was bought by Americans, and the price went up because of that. The market regulated itself, right? But you can still find cheap places here. Merciless says, would around $2,000 cover the whole thing? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, $2,000 would really cover the whole thing for fucking sure. Yeah, including I don't know if including the flight tickets, but you can find really cheap tickets from Houston. Yeah, there are flight tickets from Houston to these islands. Yeah, like the direct flights. Most Realistic says that's okay then. Yeah, dude, with $2,000 in certain places of Honduras, you could go for months. For months. In that place, that is the most expensive one. But the other one, the one with the Mayan ruins, you could go for months with that shit. Most Realistic says, so flights are only around $200. Yes. Yeah, it's cheap to come down here, dude. Yeah, so if you ever want to do it, ask me. I can like find you the best recommendations of places and shit, because it's a nice place to visit. Yeah, for fucking sure. We have really beautiful places. Okay, this is 10102. We can keep talking, dude. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna set up these materials here. I can keep working while we talk. The gated entrance 01. Okay, awesome. So let's apply this shit. So this one's gonna be the masked one, right? Yeah, and this one's gonna be the shadows one. Okay, let me move this one here. Oh no, not there. Let's move this one. Okay, so check this one out. This one has the shadow. This one does not. But this one has the masking, so we do the mix of both. Okay, so same thing. This one is the masked one. Oh yeah, I gotta change the texture. Okay. Ketchup says that looks super nice. Which one? The islands? Most Realistic says I could even come on stream. You could. Dude, if someone, a few people on Twitch or YouTube ever came to Honduras, I would do a special fucking stream. Yeah, just meeting any of you in person would be fucking crazy. Yeah, we should do a special stream. Joey says, oh my god, please do a collab. Fuck yeah. Most Realistic says, gotta go, see you later. Nice talking. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Okay, this one's gonna be gated entrance. Yeah, Joey, it'd be really cool. Joey, when are you coming down to Honduras, dude? It'd be this one. Is it this one, dude? Let me see if it's this one. Yeah, did I open the right fucking material, dude? Yeah, I think I did. Joey says, bye, Salt. Cheers. Yeah, dude. Joey says, I want to come soon. I graduate in May. Really, dude? Would you really consider it, dude? Dude, we would do like a special fucking live stream from the Caribbean and shit. Yeah, I would do that, dude. If any of you came here for a collab live stream, I would do that shit just for the laughs. Okay, so this one, where the fuck is this one, dude? Yeah, okay, let me apply this. Okay, there it is. So check it out. Now it's got the mask. Yeah, so let's apply the other one for the shadows. So check this out. This one doesn't have that material, so when I go close with the camera, I cannot see the fucking player. This one does have that shit. Check it out. Yeah, cool material. The thing is that we don't have the shadows, so we gotta do a mix. Joe says, yeah, bro. Okay, dude. Consider it. Think about it, dude. If you're serious about it, we would do like 3 fucking special collab streams. Yeah, like in the Mayan ruins and shit, on the Caribbean. Dude, that would be crazy. That would be crazy shit, Joe. So if you ever decide, dude, let me know. We can set that up. Yeah, dude. Joe says that would be wild. That would be like way too fucking wild. Could you imagine Beat's face, dude? He would be like, oh shit, I should have gone to Honduras. Yeah, that would be like the ultimate crossover. Okay, let's set up this one. It would be, yeah, 01 shadows. Okay, this one, let's change up the gated entrance. Okay, let's apply it. Awesome. And it would be this one here. Okay, there it is. So this is what we do now. I'm just gonna duplicate this one. If I fuck things up, I have a copy. So this one, I copy the location, copy. Yeah, location, copy, and this one we pasted. And check it out. Now we have the shadows. We lost the masking. We just have to disable the visibility on the first one. Visibility not visible. Yeah, so check it out. No, it's not working yet. So which is the one that I'm applying the masks to? Is it this one? Okay, yeah, there it is. Oh, hidden shadow. Yeah, hidden shadow. Yeah. I am hiding everything. This one's gonna be hidden shadow enabled, and this one's gonna be visible, not visible. So, dude. Joey says, gonna head out for the night. Was nice seeing everything. Cheers. Thank you, Joey, for coming in. Appreciate it. Fuck yeah. Let's fucking go, Joey. Have a good rest of your night. The conversations were good, dude. Chat, where are you? Oh shit, 3 hours already. No, I am leaving. I'm gonna do a raid on Twitch. I gotta get some sleep. Gotta do a raid. But at least we had this model already. So this was a good fucking live stream. People appreciate it for coming in. Please come back tomorrow. It would really mean a lot. Let me find the Twitch raid browser. Ketchu says 4-hour stream. Nah, dude, I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. I have really fucked up the sleep schedule, dude. It's not good for my health. So I'm very sorry, dude. I'm very sorry. I would really like to stay more, but I gotta fix the sleep schedule. So let me find the raid browser. Let's see who we're gonna raid today. Let's try and find someone random, dude. Yeah, someone random. It's fun to support random streamers. Okay, raid browser. For the people staying on Twitch, do not leave yet. Do not leave. Let's see who's making games. Ketchu says, all good, I understand. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for understanding. Okay, so who has... Okay, Unreal Engine development with this character. This character has boobs. Slimy slime. They're using a VTuber. Okay, this person's working in Unreal. Let's do the raid to Slimy Slime. Okay, 3 viewers, 4 viewers. Fuck yeah, thank you, people. Appreciate it. Let's go. Continue to the raid. Have a good night. To the people on YouTube, appreciate it. So raid starting now and ending the stream.